Shit.
With my stream.
Okay, are we live?
I mean, you might be live. I'm not live yet.
I'm gonna see if I'm live.
All right.
I'm gonna go to my channel and I'm gonna.
Did you friend me on Steam yet?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I most certainly did. Can have.
There's Cozy. Except there we go.
YouTube, are you
do the trial by fire. That's how all live streams are. So I'm gonna hit this button and launch Spirit Island Nature Incarnate.
Wait, what?
What?
Are you opening tabletop?
Yeah. I downloaded the DLC for Spirit Island. Wasn't that what I was supposed to do?
You're just supposed to join my game. My room.
Ah, well, shit. I've never used tabletop before. I own it and did nothing with it. So we're gonna close this then. Bad. Go away. I don't care. All right. So I just opened tabletop. I'm gonna do that. VR mode? Absolutely not. Everything is going awesome.
And
tabletop? Hello? Oh, there we go.
Are we audible? Oh, okay, yes, we're audible, but I need to layer things. That's what I need to do.
Oh, yeah, it works like a Photoshop where you got layers.
Wait, you're surrounded by black rectangle. How do I change that?
Oh, you should be able to like click on my thing.
But like no, like the thing that you are is like includes a black rectangle.
Right. I think you can key it out.
What the fuck? How do I do that?
Oh, Give me a second.
So, hi friends on YouTube. We're doing a little bit of science. We're doing a little bit of learning.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna play a tabletop game.
Indeed. We're off to Google. Okay. You need a chroma key filter.
Where? Hello?
Hello?
Where?
You should be able to apply a chroma key filter to me.
You say just apply a chroma key filter as if that's a thing I've done before.
That's valid. That's valid.
Do you want to explain to me how to do that, perchance?
All right, hold on. So you should be able to right click on my little thing in your source.
Okay.
And you're going to go to edit filters on filters.
Edit filters. Okay. I'm seeing a list of nothing yet again. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Might it be called Luma key?
Yeah, it could be that too. Or
color key or Luma key? Okay, color key.
Color key. And you're going to select the black background.
Let's go.
Did it work?
Close. Yeah!
There we go.
Look at you. All right. That's incredible. Such a... It's happening.
All right, let me. Okay, so
Chat,
first I'm gonna join
it's
your room,
happening.
and then I'm gonna start my stream. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit join, and I'm just gonna. Can I join on Steam with the Steam overlay? That would be
And let me shrink a
better.
little bit. Let me do a little shape shifting because I'm like
Yeah,
just
there you go. Are you
larger
like
than
huge?
you.
Yeah. Join game. Okay. See, this is why I have a stream starting screen, so I can do all this shit with the stream.
Oh, that's what you do. Okay, okay, fantastic. All right.
All right. So let me go ahead and get my stream starting set up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go live.
Okay. By the way, also I am using noise canceling headphones. Let me know if I have any wacky, silly, fruity background noise that's like
No, you sound
a
fine.
problem.
You sound fine. Okay, so the title's gonna be live. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So I see you go down here and it steal this. And then we want to go to here. Right here. That's gonna be that. Your comforts ASMR. Public category gaming. Thumbnail. Select my super fun thumbnail.
Wait, how do I look at the chat?
Oh, so in YouTube you can pop it out.
But like, do I go to the video that it is, or?
Yeah, you should be able to go to the video, and there at the top right, you'll see pop out thingy. Yeah.
Okay.
Thumbnails. This one. Open. Oh no, it is too big. It's okay. I'll just do it in post. Whenever the video ends, I'll change the thumbnail. It's too big. I'll have to resize it. That's okay.
Wow. Hi, critters. Oh my gosh, I can see you now. Hello.
All right. I should have my stream starting screen.
How are we doing today?
All right. Now I just need to pull up my YouTube. Do I have my angry face?
Okay, chat. Do you want to help me do science? I want to make sure that I can actually see you, like posting things that my chat is updating. So if you're hearing this, say walrus in the chat.
Content. Lives. This one. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Thumbnails. This one. Open.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna move my mic opposite. I'm gonna move it further away from my mouse. Is what I'm gonna do. Because those are some loud clickies. We don't need the clickies to be quite that loud for the tingles. It was walrus. Where was walrus? Okay, so, and then I might want to turn myself down. And if you have any other feedback, chat, just let me know. Let's see. Does this?
All right. Everything
Okay,
should
are
be
we
up and
going?
running. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the
Right.
stream. Just gonna send the link around a little bit here, and
Okay,
I'll be right on.
so,
All right.
and then I might want to turn myself down. And if you have any other feedback, chat, just let me know.
Hello.
Let's see. Does this?
All right, here I need to put my stream screen on for just one moment. And I need to go here.
I'm still so large. I'm gonna become like this.
Large and in charge.
Yes. All right. Oh, whoa. Sunday, do you see everything in the tabletop, by the way?
I see like a little blue thing. It's like waves. I think I'm zoomed in or something, but we'll get there. We're figuring this out.
Okay, so how? Yeah. Let me know when you're ready for the rundown.
Yeah, absolutely. So share, copy the link.
Okay,
It should be up and running everywhere I can think of. So, have you posted in your own server? I see like a little blue. Excellent, cool. All right. Then I'm going to do my server. It's like waves. I think I'm zoomed in or something, but we'll get there. We're figuring this out.
Okay, so how? Yeah. Let me know when you're ready for the rundown. So critters. Is there a good balance between my voice and Sunday's voice, by the way?
Am I like too chaotic for the relaxation? Let's see.
We'll see to what extent this ends up being an ASMR video. So far, I have like fumbled the mic through the air. So like I don't know about that, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have a link to like the part that we actually start. I'll probably have a link to the part where we start learning, and then the link to the part where we start playing. Although those will be kind of intertwined, so we'll see.
We'll just ping everyone because I am shameless.
Do it.
There we go. Yeah, ping 200 plus people. Absolutely.
Oh hell.
I have no regard for their time. All right, go over here. I know that there is a self promo in this one. There we are. Paste. Okay. And then I know there's one in this one. I think.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
We're turning. Let's see. Yeah, I'm allowed to go into the yellow as a treat. Is this unpleasant? Okay, so is this what we want, or do we want to turn both of them down? What do you think, Leafy?
There we go. I'm pretty happy with all that. So we're going to minimize. Go to Streamlabs. All right, and we're back on the stream. There we go. All right. So let me zoom out here. So I've never used Tabletop Simulator ever in general, on top of whatever is going on here.
Whatever's going on where?
Whatever's going on with the game.
Oh, yes, of course. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start explaining the basics for Tabletop Simulator, and then I'm going to keep checking on the...
Okay.
Like, make sure I have things. Okay, so first of all, let's just get colors out of the way. So go to the bottom part of the table. Or wait, actually, I need to tell you how to go places. So you're going to use WASD to move around.
Okay.
You're going to use the scroll wheel on your mouse to zoom in and out.
Yeah.
If you want to change the angle from which you're looking at things, you're going to hold right click and drag your mouse around.
Hold. Ooh, that made me nauseous. Okay, yeah.
So go to the bottom of the table, and you're going to be next to me on the left, and just pick whatever color you want.
Okay, well, we're going to do pink.
This version of Tabletop Simulator has a lot of what's called scripting, which is basically just like buttons that do things for us.
Okay.
So you don't want to be over there. You want to be to the left of me.
Okay, I want to be to the left of you, so I swap white.
Did you want to be pink or white?
I wanted to be pink, but I don't know how to make myself to the left of you.
No, you were. Sorry. Okay, hang on. Let me rewind time by 2,367 seconds.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Oh.
What in the world am I looking at? Is this like a wash basin?
I didn't realize I could rewind time quite that far, but okay, hang on.
Okay. Oh.
We're gonna make the island reel again.
I am scared.
Actually, we haven't made the island reel just yet, but wow, you load even faster than me. Okay. So.
Okay.
So, come down here. Do you see where I am on the table?
Okay, yeah, I see where you
are.
You're
gonna press the pick pink that's to the left of me.
Oh.
There you go.
Got
okay.
It?
So, yeah. So, Tabletop Simulator. You know how to move your camera around now. Yippee!
Yeah, yeah. Wahoo. I know how to move my camera now.
And then another thing that we're just gonna set up real quick is in the top right-ish of all your funny little menu buttons. There should be like a number of degrees.
Yeah, I see it.
You want to set that to 90 by clicking on it.
Okay, 90. Got it.
Okay, and then the other thing to know going in. Oh wait, Leafy, is this good? This is good, right? Okay, cool. The other thing to know is when you're hovering over something in this game, so like a little token or a board or something, hold Alt to get a nice big view of it.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, hold Shift to look at the back of it.
Oh, okay. Oh God, this is a lot.
Okay, so my first question that I can use to limit some of the information on the screen is, how do I describe this? How much random stuff do you want to be happening during the game? In a
random stuff.
Yeah, in a default game, there's like more tokens than in the base game, if that makes sense. There's like little beasts moving around and doing their things. So like the when the board takes its turn, like so we take our turns together, and then like the board takes its turn against us is one way you could describe this.
Okay.
We could either have more random stuff or more just like the board's turn is more predictable. Which one do you want for starting out?
The random stuff, because I'm not going to understand the predictability anyway.
Okay, all right, fair enough. So in that case, I'm not going to limit any of the information before you. So cool, enjoy. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna basically we're gonna get a couple things set up so that we can be looking at an island while I explain this stuff to you. Okay. And one of those things we want to get set up is just which character you're playing. So I want you to look at the 5 in the top row.
Okay.
I can tell you things about them if you like, or you can just like look at them and pick one based off of vibes, or however you want to do this. And then I'll pick one that will complement your skill set, and we'll have some fun.
Skill set.
Yeah.
I'll have you know, there's no skill set to be had here, but I appreciate it.
So you're going to be a particular type of spirit of this island. So that's it's called Spirit Island because we're spirits of the island. And the reason that this game on the box is described as the Settler Destruction cooperative strategy game. Yeah. Is yes, there's an otter.
I'm trying to find the thing that's most zombie-like, and I think it's gonna be that otter.
Yeah, the goop otter.
The goop otter sounds good.
Goop otter has a very good art in the other. Can I wait? Hello? Can you show me? Videos
also, real quick, thank you for joining Mandy, Someone, Bradford, Dead Pixel, Dragoon, ZZZA Shari, and the rest of y'all.
Leafy, some guy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to come say like ignore y'all, but just a little caught up here.
Hi, Zinc. It's nice to see y'all. Okay. So, oh yeah, here it is. I think my side can see this. Gift of... Actually, wait, I can probably drag it out for you. Yeah. Here, look at this. You can press tab to ping, by the way.
Okay.
Look at this.
Oh.
This is if a different character powers you up. But look at that art.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Big muddy boy.
Okay, so you're being Big Muddy Boy. Big Muddy Boy is a pretty good all-rounder, so I can kind of play whatever I want. Ooh, whatever I want, huh?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so you're gonna hit choose spirit if you're comfortable with that choice.
Sure. About as comfortable as I am with anything else.
Excellent. And then let's see, if you're doing that, then what do I want to do? Yes. One of these. I'll be one of these probably, presumably,
right.
perchance. Let's see. Because once I make a selection, then we can. I can start explaining things with like actual. Yeah, I'll play one of the simple characters so that I'm not confusing you all the time. Teehee. You know what? I'll play Eyes Watch from the Trees just because I haven't played them in forever. Okay, so we're going to tell this thing to create the island.
Oh, hello, Junie. It's nice to see you.
Hello, everybody. Okay.
Is this on Twitch? No, I haven't set up my Twitch yet. I'm still kind of learning how to stream here, and once I have that under control, then I'll stream on Twitch. But frankly, I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Fantastic. Let's see. You start in the lowest numbered wetland. So yeah, we're gonna just start right next to each other by doing this. So this is the island. It's made up of 2 different boards, 1 per player, and each player starts on one of the boards, but it's not like you have ownership over that. Like, we're gonna spread all over this island and get up in each other's business and thwart the invaders. So the invaders are gonna act as part of setup, and they're gonna say, "Ooh, we like mountains." And the first thing they do when they decide they like a type of land is they put little guys in that type of land. And I'm going to show you what happens if they keep doing their actions and we don't thwart them. So the next turn, what they're going to do in the mountains where they said, okay, we like those, we're putting little guys. After they put little guys, then in every mountain where they have any white pieces, they're going to build, which means adding more white pieces. So let's look at this land right here in isolation. Okay.
Gotcha.
So the turn after they explored, they're going to build and put a town there.
Okay.
The turn after they build, they're going to ravage. And because they have these like multiple guys there, they're going to add blight to the land, which is a lose condition, and they're going to kill the Dahan.
Okay.
These little things represent the indigenous people of the island, who are called the Dahan.
Okay.
Whereas all the little white plastic pieces represent the invaders. Now, some examples of how we could thwart them would be if you have a card that says defend on it, that represents like preventing the ravages of the invaders upon the Dahan in the land. Which those are things like, you know, strip mining and all kinds of things with regard to like basic life and like the nature and all of that stuff. That's what ravage means in this context. So anything you have that says defend is like preventing that. So like your card here
I have
that
card
says
at the bottom here. Okay.
Yes, intractable thickets and thorns is like basically you could use that in this mountain to say, fuck you, you can't mine for gold, all of your mines are getting covered in weird plants because I said so.
In goop. Gotcha. All right.
Yes, precisely. And so if you said fuck you, all your mines are getting covered in goop in this land, then when they tried to ravage, they would be like, you know, heading in with their pickaxes and whatnot, and then they would be like, oh shit, well that didn't do anything.
Okay.
And so we would not add blight, which means we would not be closer to losing. And they would not kill the Dahan.
Okay.
And when they ravage, and Dahan survive, the Dahan then retaliate, and they would destroy this town.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I'll go over the specific numbers for why that works in that exact way. But that's the general concept. Is like one way you could thwart them is defend when there's Dahan there, or even when there's not Dahan there. But defending with Dahan means the Dahan will get to retaliate. Another example is you like move this town away after it gets built, or you move the guy away before he's able to build, because then when you go and say, okay, all the mountains are going to build, if they don't have any white pieces there, they don't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so lots of little things that we can do to mess with the invaders before they do their plans. But their default plan is put little guys, add more things, and then ravage. So anytime that we're like planning our turns and stuff, we're going to want to see which land types they actually have their eyes on by looking over here at this part of... This is basically like the board that says what's going on with the invaders.
Okay.
Also, we're not going to use healthy island, blighted island rules. Normally there's a thing where like when you're halfway to losing on account of blight, you like get bad juice and then refresh this, but instead we're going to do where we just have a bunch of goop.
Okay.
And that's just if we run out, we lose.
Okay.
So let's see. What are you first curious about? We can start there.
Okay. Yeah, that's a great question. Everything, but presence.
So presence represents where you are located on the island, because you are Spyra, it's funny that you say this reminds you of Settlers of Catan, because thematically it's like reverse Catan. We are scaring the invaders, the colonizers, off of this island. That's our goal. All right. Presence. So we are like supernatural spirits. Specifically, like in the story of this game, we're basically like the two biggest spirits on this island, or at least the two biggest that are like able to respond to the invaders. Like, for all we know, maybe there's some other ones that are more like slow and tectonic in nature and aren't really risen to action by what's happening right now. But, you know, we're the ones that are kind of like, oh shit, something's bad and something needs to happen here. And so we're going to learn to work together and hopefully scare these invaders away, because otherwise they're going to like kill the native inhabitants and ruin the land and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, because we're supernatural spirits, we don't have a specific location. Instead, we mark our location on the island with these little presence markers, and those are basically just like where those are located represents where we're able to manifest our powers. And so we will use those markers to measure like distance for where we're allowed to target abilities. And then also every time you place presence, it's not just like logistically you're enabling yourself to reach more places. You also take it off of the left side of one of your two tracks here, which means you're uncovering these like numbers and things that essentially mean you can do more power stuff in a turn. You can use more of your like power things down here. Let's see. So up in the top right of your screen, you should see either just like a button for a drop down, or you'll already see the drop down that says core buttons, invader board,
core buttons, invader board, turn order.
You want to hit turn order. And that'll give you a handy view in the bottom right of your screen. So it says you see the arrows pointing to spirit phase. That is why that's because we are at the top of the first turn. And basically what the turn order is first we do like the stuff where we nurture our power and like represent how we are growing in response to this conflict. Then we get to use some of our powers to thwart the invaders. Then the invaders go, and then we get to use our slower powers. Because when we play our powers, some of them will be fast and some will be slower.
Okay.
And then we reset to the top of the turn.
Okay.
So let's see. What happens during the invader phase is the stuff I was telling you about. So the phases are spirit phase, fast power phase, invader phase, slow power phase, and then end of turn.
Okay.
So what happens during the invader phase is the stuff that I already told you, where they like explore and add stuff. It'll be in multiple lands at once. So like on this turn, they'll be building in mountains and exploring in whatever the top card here is. The turn after that, they'll be ravaging in mountains, building in whatever that card was, and exploring in whatever the card after that is.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So just for what you need to know right now, the big bold thing that says invader phase is that's the part where the bad stuff happens.
Okay.
And
just by the way, on my stream, can all y'all hear Cozy just fine? Just wanted a little heads up there to make sure that it's not just me coming through.
Nice to see you, Rachel, by the way. Let's see. Do I want to get that guy? Okay, so.
Yep. Okay, cool. Thank you, Serge, for joining, by the way.
Let's see. So which part do you want me to tell you about first? The powers or the growth phase?
Growth phase.
Okay, so in the spirit phase, that's what I meant. The whole spirit phase. The first part is called growth. Basically, so that's the part where you're going to tend to this board that just represents your character. And one of the things that I really love about this game is how much depth there is to each character. For example, I love Pandemic, which is another co-op strategy game. But in Pandemic, the characters are defined by like a single ability with as much depth as like this part of your board. It would like, in comparison, it would just be like, okay, you have this ability and that's it. That's your character. Whereas here, it like, there's all kinds of stuff that your character like is defined by. So one of those is one of the things that defines your character, at least in terms of mechanics, is how you kick off each turn. Every turn you're going to start by picking one of these 3 growth options, because your character has 3 options. Both of our characters have 3 options. These 2 are going to be the most helpful for growing your powers, because this one lets you place more presence, which lets you reach more and uncover more numbers, right? Each one of these icons is at a presence. The numbers under the presence are just how far away from your existing presence you can add them. And then this one is add 1 presence further away if you want and gain a power card, which is for now will suffice it to say that is another way to grow your power. So these things let you do either add 2 presence or add 1 and gain a power card, which is they're both like developing your powers more. This one is just 1 presence and reclaim cards. So what reclaim cards means is basically after you use a card on a turn, you're like, oh, I need to prevent this ravage, and so I use this card. At the end of the turn, that'll go to your discard, and basically the only way to get cards back from your discard is to hit that reclaim cards growth option. So you're going to use that when you need to, because it slows down your growth. Otherwise you're going to use your other 2 growth options. That's how how the game is designed. So yeah, once you pick one of those growth options and do it, which we'll have a nice like example one at the start of like when we jump into this first round, you're going to gain energy according to the highest number on your top track here. And then how much energy you have and how many card plays you're allowed to do per turn are going to come into effect for the choose powers thing, where you decide
some of them say 2,
what all
0,
you want to
1
do.
for energy, and then
how so many. This number in the top left is how much energy it costs. The color in the top left, as well as right here under speed, is whether it's slow or fast. So red is fast, blue is slow. And again, that just means which part of the turn it comes into effect during. So fast powers, you get to act before the invaders. Slow powers, you act after the invaders.
Okay.
So sometimes you really want a slow power because you like don't have immediate problems. Sometimes you really need a fast power and you're like frantically looking for one that you can use.
Gotcha.
But it'll depend on the turn, and as you see things develop, it'll make more sense how to make use of things. So the other things on these cards, which again, you play them during the spirit phase, you don't resolve them until later.
Okay.
But you like queue them up basically.
Yeah.
But when you're resolving them, you will use the range and target land things to see where you can resolve them. Range means it's allowed to be up to that much distance from your presence. So you pick a presence and you say, okay, I'm targeting from this one. And then target land any means you don't have to worry about it, but sometimes it'll be like, oh, the power is like, oh, you open up a sinkhole and you can use that only in certain types of land like wetland or sands.
Okay.
Or like this one says target land must contain invaders.
Okay.
Sometimes there are other tricky things about the range. Like you see the wacky symbol on this one?
Yeah.
So that wacky symbol means sacred site, which is a location, a land where you have more than one presence.
Okay.
And sometimes the targeting is even wackier with with exaltation of tangled growth over here. This one you target me.
Oh.
That's what that symbol means, is another spirit.
Okay.
So you're not targeting a land with that. But generally speaking, when you're casting a power, you pick a single land and you run down all the effects and trigger them in that land. So let's take a look at the board for a grasp of what that means. So all of these little segmented colored tiles, of which there are 16 total on our island, those are lands. So let's say you let's say that you are targeting this power of yours in this land. And let's say, for the sake of things, we're going to pretend that this is the state of the board when we're already in the slow phase. Because remember, this is a slow power, so it's not going to trigger until the slow phase. But let's say we've gotten to the slow phase and this is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
And you've decided you want to trigger that ability in this land. You're going to be able to do so because it has a range of 1, and you have a land with presence that is 1 distance away.
Okay.
And so then you're going to run down all the effects in this one land. You're not allowed to trigger them in different lands unless the power very specifically says so. Okay. So it says gather up to 2, and then that symbol means Dahan. Actually, let me grab you the cards that you can use for reference on that kind of thing. Okay. Show player aids.
Oh.
Yes. So it says gather up to 2 Dahan. So let's say, for the sake of exampleness, you say, okay, well, I just want to gather 1. I want to leave most of these other Dahan in adjacent lands. What gather means, which you can reference on this card, is pull from an adjacent land.
Okay.
So the only reason you're able to affect anything in other lands is because that is specifically what the gather instruction means. But again, you are targeting this land in particular, and you say, okay, I want to pull one of these guys. All right. Yeah. And then you do the next effect. So if Dahan and invaders are present, 1 fear and 1 damage. In this case, there's no invaders. So realistically, this is not a land you would have wanted to target. But what that would mean is, let's say you targeted this land.
Yeah.
Which you don't have the targeting reach for, but let's pretend that you do, right?
Yeah.
You would be able to pull in a Dahan and then do the next effect, which is if Dahan and invaders are present. Invaders refer to any of these plastic pieces. 1 fear and 1 damage. So fear, anytime it says that, you're just going to click this button over here on the invader board. Because remember, this is the board that tells us everything that's going on with the invaders, and then includes how close we are to scaring them the fuck off our island, which is our win condition.
Okay.
And scaring them off our island is a combination of how afraid we make them through literally just the fear mechanic and how much of their stuff we destroy.
Okay.
So it has kind of like a two-pronged victory condition that like
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how exactly we go about scaring them off. It may be more based on destruction or more based on just making them not want to live here through
Gotcha.
like psychological warfare, basically. Which is like a thing that we're pretty good at as supernatural spirits, or at least that some of us are pretty good at. You and I are like decent at it, the spirits that we've chosen. There are some spirits that are more like, I don't necessarily want to say playful in nature, but like there are some that are just less focused on fear, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So anytime it says add fear, so that one says 1 fear, that's what that symbol means. You're going to come over here and click the lower number. All right, so give that a shot for me.
All right.
Huzzah! Yeah, and so anytime this fills up with 8 fear, that's 4 per player. It's going to earn us a fear card, which is going to be a fun little effect that we get to use to mess with the invaders before their turn, and it also just means we're closer to scaring them away.
Okay.
And then the 1 damage means, so again, we're pretending that we're targeting it here. Damage, unless otherwise specified, refers to like damage you can deal to invaders split as you please. So you can see on one of your cards down here, the top left one, how much damage and health each unit has.
Okay.
They all have the same damage and health number. So an explorer has 1 health and deals 1 damage. Usually when it's dealing its damage, it's attacking like the Dahan and stuff. But also a little guy like this, an explorer, you can kill with 1 damage. So if you're targeting that power here, you could say like, okay, get out of here, buddy. And anything that you're like removing from the board, in this tabletop simulator thing, you just throw it in the ocean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's great. But yeah, okay. So now we're back from the hypothetical world. Yeah, so 1 damage can be really handy for like knocking out a little guy if that guy's like the only one in his land and he was going to build, right? And you'll get a hang of that kind of stuff as we go.
All right.
Let's see. So we know how power cards work. We know how growth
and I ate 3
works.
dry Groot. My brain hurts too. All right.
Let's see. What are our main confusions still? Oh, right. Yes, this nonsense. So when you play cards, they give you the elements on the left, and that triggers these things. You see how it's got a check mark now?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, the more elements you collect, the more elements you have active during a given turn, the more powerful this power is going to be. So it does everything from the top down that it has activated, all of them on top of each other.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff is like, you'll have more of a grasp on it once I do it, so I'm not trying to like walk you through a bunch of hypotheticals.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so I think we might be ready to just jump in and start getting you a sense of things that way.
All right.
Let's see. So we're in the spirit phase, which means we're picking growth options and playing cards. And when you're picking your growth option, you may be thinking about what cards you want to play already, because like you're placing your presence in order to determine where you're going to be able to cast your abilities.
Yeah.
Right. So let's see. I'm going to give you an example by just like acting. I'm going to lead by example is what I'm going to do. Let's see. So here we probably don't want to play too, let's see. I'm thinking. I'm doing a little strategy. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, for. Wait. You have gather up to. Okay. Yeah, for the sake of going nice and slow, we're gonna have you play this one this turn.
Okay.
So you're not gonna need to worry too much about. Oh, right. Right. Okay, I remember now. So, your special ability down here is also relevant when we're planning this stuff. So remember, this symbol means sacred sites.
Yep.
Your ability is at your sacred sites. It's too goopy to add buildings, and they just have little guys instead.
Okay.
So for the first turn, I'm gonna handle this guy. So why don't you goop your way on down here by picking your growth option that lets you place 2 things and collect a bunch of energy, because you will need it to cast this card, or to resolve this card, because it says you may pay 2 energy to gain a power card when you resolve it. So we'll just start with that and have a nice slow start that's less about affecting the board, and then we'll you're good. So it says add a presence at 1 range, which you just did, and then add another presence at 1 range, and that's a maximum range. So here you'll be adding it at basically 0 range on top of that to make a sacred site.
Why did it teleport?
Scooch it over a little bit. There we go. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So you've done the growth part of the spirit phase. So now you're going to do the gain energy part. What that means is you're just going to hit this wacky little button right here.
Okay.
Any other time that you gain energy, like when you take this growth option that says straight up gain energy, you're going to do that by just pressing the plus button that many times on your little counter.
All right.
And then choose powers. You have 2 energy and 1 card play. And we're going to do this guy for our starter example turn because we're not going to have to think too hard about it right now.
Yeah. So target spirit may pay 1 energy to gain a power card. You may pay 2 energy to gain a power card.
And that's all of this text is going to trigger later.
Okay.
So I'm going to also take my growth option that lets me add 2 presents. 1 at 2 range. So I'm going to pop over here. 1, 2. And then 1 at 0 range. So on top of that. And I'm going to play Mysterious Abductions. Because that's what we like to see. All right.
Someone in my chat said hi CC. I believe they're talking.
Also, I love this comment. It's like a fake title for this video. NB plus SS for A. Spirit plays a game with a zombie while you stay in their coils. Yapping, cozy, yapping board game. I like that they gendered you as SS, like Severed Sundae, because of I put your gender in the description as exactly what you said, which was whatever the fuck you want. Fair. On God, I don't care. I think gender is a concept, and we all just fleshy little organs in jellyfish suits, just like little jellyfish piloting meat suits.
You liked the whole thing. You know what? That's valid. That's on brand. Let's go with it.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, for our example turn, this is just we are going to. This is going to be a valid turn, but it's also going to be like you'll see kind of how things play out, how our actions interplay with the colonizers' actions, and then you'll be like, oh shit, okay, so that's what's going on here. Okay. So I'm gonna hit gain energy, and then I've put my cards for it, so I'm gonna hit pay.
Okay. Do I also hit pay?
You're also gonna do that, even though your cost is 0, and then you're gonna hover over your little X and press F to flip it. And then once we're both flipped, it'll be like, oh, shoot, okay, so you're ready for the fast power phase. So this is the part of the turn where anything we play that is designed to happen before the invaders go is going to happen. So you don't have anything like that, but I have something that kind of shows off an example of how that kind of thing can work. So I'm thinking about how they're about to build in the mountains. And I see this little guy who is... trying to build, and I'm like, what if this guy just stopped existing? That would be really funny.
That's fair.
So I put my presence there because this power has 0 range, so I can only cast it in a land where I have presence. So I'm going to pick this land and run down the abilities. So I'm going to press, it says 1 fear, so I'm going to do that. And then 1 damage. Little guys have 1 health, so this is enough to kill them. So I'm going to throw that piece into the ocean.
Okay.
And then once I've done all the effects for this power, I'm going to press Q to rotate my card and say I'm done with it. Yeah. So you're going to do that later.
Oh.
And you can use E to rotate the other way.
Oh, okay.
This is why I had you set your number up in the top right to 90 earlier.
Oh, that's the rotation of the cards.
Yes, when you press Q and
E. Okay.
Okay, so I'm all done with fast powers. Incidentally, you are also done with fast powers because you didn't have any. So you can flip your token again.
Okay.
There's 1 token flip for the spirit phase and 1 token flip for the fast power phase. And then after that, we don't have to worry about it. So the invader phase, what's going to happen during the invader phase is, first of all, wacky random stuff, which we ignore on the first turn because it's a little too wacky and random. So we just place this card over here and ignore it. But this is what the cards will look like. So there will be a big initial effect that depends on a certain condition, like how much the invaders have explored already or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we'll do one of these top 2. Sometimes it'll be like it'll change a lot. And then there will be 2 like random little things down here that happen as well. All right. So we ignore all that for the first turn.
Okay. Ignoring all that.
Because the first turn is special. Then if we had any fear cards, they would flip over right now and mess with the invaders before they go.
Okay.
So when we earn fear cards, they go right here. We don't get to see what they are until this point where they get.
Okay, it's like a trap card kind of.
Yes. And then we look at all these actions and do them from left to right. So there's no ravage on the first turn, but they are going to build in the mountains. So everywhere that there are little guys, they're going to add stuff. Now you opted in for the funny tokens on your first game option, which means hover over any of these for a sec when you want to know what they do. This prevents the next build and is then removed. So throw that guy into the ocean. Okay. They have overcome their wacky plague. But normally what happens when you build is you add a town. Here, they have no guys, so they can't add anything. Here, it's too goopy. They can't add a town. So because of your special rule, we just add a little guy. And then here, another rule comes into play, which is if before the build action there's more towns than cities, they add a city instead, which is like a town but harder to deal with. So the number of towns before the build action is 1, the number of cities is 0, the number of towns is greater than the number of cities. So we add a city. And then they're going to, so they're done with all their building. So then they're going to pick another type of land that they like, and they're going to explore there. So the next type of land they like is wetlands. All right. And then we scooch all these left, and as soon as I hit that button, it'll move us over into the slow power phase. So let's go ahead and resolve your slow power here now. All right. So target is another spirit, so you're going to hit me with that. And target spirit may pay 1 energy to gain a power card. So gain a power card is a specific instruction that usually happens just in the growth phase when you hit like this guy right here. But this special card will let us trigger it now. So I'm going to pay 1 energy, and I just hit the minus on my thing. And then for now, every time you gain a power card, you're going to hit gain a minor. I'll explain what gain a major is. But basically what we're doing when we gain a power card is we are like reaching out into the nature of the island, into like perhaps some of the smaller spirits for aid, into whatever we're able to grab. In order to see what we can use against the invaders. Because the thing about this game is it's partly a game about trauma, about like dealing with this conflict that's like, in terms of like the historical scale of the island, very suddenly occurring, right? So these first 4 cards that we start with kind of they're very defined by, or perhaps definitive of, our nature that has like remained fairly constant over like maybe centuries before this thing has happened, right? And so this like influx of settlers is kind of an intense event in the history of this island and all the beings residing there, including us.
Okay.
So what I'm doing right now essentially is freaking out and seeing what tricks I can pull out of my sleeve. So in order to do that,
Crashing
I'm going
out
to hit
is
Gain a Minor.
definitely something I know about. So, all right.
And these are the random things that I'm seeing.
Right.
Now, the abilities that are in my nature already are going to have elements that match my board. So mine are like moon, plant, and air. And so the more abilities I take with those elements, the easier it's going to be for me to tap into my nature and use that to my advantage. So I may want to prioritize. I may want to be like, oh, I'm taking this one because it has leaf, even though I don't like the effect as much as this one, for example. Right. But let's see. What do I want to do here? I might actually take this one anyway because it's cracked. It seems really handy is what I mean. Let's see. Quicken the Earth struggles. It is a defend card, and I do work really well with those, and I do create sacred sites very easily. This one of the limitations about this card is it's range 0 from a sacred site, which is very demanding. It does have my moon element, but the main element I need is plant, so it's definitely worth considering taking one of these other ones with the plant. 1 damage per you may remove one. Honestly, I'm very tempted by Purifying Flame because, so that symbol there is Blight. Which is the stuff that the invaders add when they ravage. So in a land where they don't have any, where there are no Dahan, I would kind of be okay with letting them blight the land because then I can clean it up with a little forest fire, teehee. Just a little arson, right?
A little bit.
So I'm tempted to take this and just go with that plan in, say, this land right here, where they have a lot of presence and it would be hard to defend. I think I'm just going to let them blight, and then I'm going to clean it up with this, and it's going to give me my leaf powers.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, that's what gaining a power is like, and you're about to get to do that because this card also says you may pay 2 energy to gain a power card.
I want to hit the minus twice, right?
That's correct.
All right, and now I want to hit gain a minor. All right. And so my main thing is plant, and I also have an earth and water, right?
So look at your stuff down here. Look at the highest number required at each level. That's going to be water.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then you also need a little bit of earth and moon, and then there is this level over here that needs water, or that needs leaf, but that probably won't happen for a while.
Okay. So I want something with those. Okay.
This one does have all of them, so that's interesting.
Target spirit gains a minor power card. You know what? That seems like it's not great, but it's not awful. I'll just take it. Yeah,
that's a nice. Okay, so hit the pick power button, and it'll automatically send the others away and add this one to your hand.
Pick power button? Oh, at the bottom right there.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so that's another card, kind of like the one you just cast. Oh yeah, and then you tap the card.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's one other power to resolve, which is this one down here. So once you power it up more on future turns, it's going to actually deal damage. But right now, you can use this just for the top instruction that lets you move stuff around. So, for example,
one of your...
you might say next turn I want to goop up and add a bunch of presence right here so that this guy doesn't build very well. You're going to need to get closer first, right? Because your mega goop thing is one range. So this power lets you move your presence.
Okay.
So for example, if you targeted this land, you would be able to move one of your things over here. You'd be like, okay, I don't need to be goopy here anymore because they already tried to build. So I'm going to spread over here, and then I'm going to get them. Right? That's one example of how you could use this power.
Okay.
Actually, that's probably a good use of it.
I'm actually probably going to just do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that goes. There we go. Just like that.
All right. So now you're over here, and you are spreading. You're gooping. And then, on future turns, you'll be able to, spread and do so in more of a, flash flooding, kill people kind of way. But for now, it's just a gentle ooze.
Okay, just a little sloppy. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep, that's what it's like.
Okay. All right, so what are we doing?
So now that we have finished everything for this low power phase, we're going to hit the time passes button over here, which is time passes is the part of the turn where everything resets. So all of the cards in play are gonna. This is all going to happen automatically. I'm just going to describe it to you though. All the cards in play are going to go to our discards. The turn's going to reset to the top, and also any damaged units on the board will heal.
Okay.
So, like for example, let's imagine that instead of killing this guy, I played a power here that said prevent the next build, and so there was still a guy here, right? And then next turn they're going to ravage. What's going to happen here? So details of ravages that I didn't describe before. So you look at this card if you don't know the numbers of damage that things do. When they ravage, they're going to deal damage equal to all of their power levels added up minus any defense that we do. And they're going to deal that damage to both the Dahan and the land. And the thing to know about this is 2 is the magic number, but like the bad kind of magic. They need to deal at least 2 damage to blight the land, and also 2 damage will let them kill a Dahan. So damage they deal will be distributed among all Dahan, but like in the way we don't want it to be distributed, in the way that will kill as many Dahan as possible. But for example, like if the next event card doesn't mess with this ravage, what happens here in the hypothetical where there's still a guy here is they ravage, dealing 1 damage to the land and Dahan. 1 damage is not enough to blight the land, so that doesn't do anything. 1 damage to the Dahan is not enough to kill it. It's just enough to damage it, which we mark by flipping them over. So this is a damaged Dahan. And but because it's a surviving Dahan, and it was a ravage action, it is going to deal 2 damage back, which is more than enough to kill this guy. And then at the end of the turn, when we hit time passes, this guy's going to recover. Yeah. So that's all the stuff that happens during time passes. I'm going to hit the button now. Boop. Just thinking about it. Okay, there we go.
All right.
Okay, cool. So this is the turn where we're probably going to be playing like 2 cards and stuff, because we can like have that energy and also uncover the card plays in order to be able to do that. So let's start planning out our turns, and you let me know kind of what you're thinking. Keep in mind that what we're doing during this what we're doing during this planning part of the turn is very much going to be dependent on what the invaders are doing. So be sure to take a look at the invader board and see where they're active. And then let me know what your thoughts are while I'm planning my stuff, and then I'll help you. Gotcha. All
right, target spirit gains a minor power card. All right, gather up to 2 Dahan if Dahan and invaders are present. 1 fear, 1 damage. 1 fear and defend 5. Okay, gotcha.
So I don't have like multiple monitors, so I don't know how much I'll be able to interact with chat during this. But I do appreciate you all being here.
But
oh wait, that's such a good idea. Okay.
I know.
Okay. Chat is real.
All right.
So, and I'm part of the planning I'm doing is how do I hit my element numbers to be able to cast my innate power. So you may want to think about that as well.
Yeah, make sure I've got at least 1 water going, but all my cards have water, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh yeah. Well, you're probably going to want to hit at least 2 water, because you'll be able to uncover this turn.
Okay.
Once you have this uncovered, you can play 2 cards per turn, and that means like you get all their elements together.
All right, gotcha.
So let's see. Gather up to 3, and then make sure when you're placing this, you know which growth option you're doing it because of.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, so I'm using the middle one,
so
right?
This was up here.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm using the middle one since I'm moving 2, right?
If you're trying to place 2 presents, yes. And if you're doing that, then you may want to think about where you want to be goopy, which is going to be based on where they're trying to build. Yeah,
exactly. So like I kind of want to be goopy up here where I have 2 of the invader dudes hanging out, right?
So remember, being goopy affects specifically the build action, which is where they're going to build is based on this board over here.
Yeah.
So you want to look at the build slot and see what card is there.
So they're not going to build on. They're only going to build on water.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm planning on defending this place, so you don't have to worry about it. Otherwise, it would be a problem, because if they place Blight in a land where you have presence, you do lose the presence.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Other thing to know about Blight is if they place Blight on existing Blight, then you have to also Blight an adjacent land.
Okay.
So it's like more Blight. It's called cascading.
All right, so do I want to put one in the water land? Well, two in the water land, right?
Yeah, two in the water land would be pretty good.
Okay.
So you could do like the card play, and then the other thing about energy is it builds up between turns, so more will pay off eventually. If you don't have any other plans, like uncovering this earth. So these are like permanent elements that you don't need to.
Okay. Yeah, I see at the top of the board. You
just get those automatically. The earth isn't going to do anything for you this turn, because you're probably just going to be able to get that from cards anyway. You're definitely going to be able to just get that from cards anyway. So energy will let you save up for future stuff.
All right, gotcha. So I want to do 2 here.
Hell yeah.
On that, and it should keep them from building any stupid nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
No gentrification and Starbucks in this water world. The Whole Foods will have to go elsewhere. All right. So I did that. And then now I want to... Do I select my cards now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, because you already know which... the order of when you actually hit this button, like all the 3 distinct steps of the spirit phase kind of end up blending together sometimes, because you're looking at your cards to see which ones you want to cast, to see where you want to place your presence. But in order, you've done your growth thing, so now you hit the gain energy button.
You're multitasking and watching. Completely lost a plot. Listen, I'm not doing much better here, Serge, but I appreciate it. The vote of confidence is great.
So if you look at the turn order thing, you did growth, so now hit gain energy up here.
Okay, so now I hit gain. All right.
Gotcha. And now you get to pick 2 cards to cast.
Pick 2 cards. Okay, cool.
I'm still now trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing.
Okay. So
I think I might as well go ahead and get the purifying flame to the Wii.
I think I'm gonna give you a minor power card.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, I know. And then I need to do 1 more water, I think, to get my next ability.
Which they're all water, so you may want to think about what effects might be handy. Right.
Is there anything I need to defend really right now?
Currently, the only places that are ravaging. So this one is empty. This one I've told you that I'm defending, and these other 2, honestly, my plan is just forest fire the blight away.
Yeah, so I don't really need to defend anything right now.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so that's not really the choice. 1 fear in push. In push means I move the Dahan, right?
Push. So it depends what it's telling you to push. So this says push up to 2 explorers. So the little white guys.
Explorers. Oh, okay.
And that's the opposite of gather. It means send it from the target land to any adjacent land, and you can send them to different ones. Like if you push 2 different guys, you can send them to different places.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm not sure if I want to move any of the explorers at the moment, so kind of liking where they're at. I did notice there's that spot in the top right though where I have 2 Dahan and Explorer. It's a water. Yeah, you see it?
Honestly, okay, so I'm thinking about this plant thing doesn't really do anything for me right now, so I'm debating taking this option and gaining a power card to increase my option. Yeah, I'm gonna just go for that. Okay, I see enticing splendor. That seems tempting. Target land has no blight. That seems like something I can do for sure.
And gather, does that mean I bring Dahan closer to me?
That means, you bring into target land from adjacent lands.
Okay, gotcha. And I could do it from 1 spot of anywhere I have presence.
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's see. Gather.
Gotcha. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what I'm doing. All right.
So if I do this, I'll be able to. I'm having a little bit of range issues. So let's see. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Yep.
Okay.
So I'll just have to throw my presents somewhere over. Let's throw it over here.
Okay.
Actually, no. Let's throw it over here.
Okay.
Okay, so my plans for this turn are defend this place with my innate power.
Okay.
At slow speed, I'm going to scare away the guy and the town that he's going to build from here. So I'm probably just going to send them into this mountain and let it be a big problem that we'll like hit with a wrecking ball later.
Okay.
And then my third plan is cure the blight either here or here that they're going to build. Or that they're going to, because they're going to be like strip mining and
what
stuff.
I should do for this turn. I'm a little.
Okay, so let's see.
Take a look here and,
I know we can rule out this one.
Yeah, we're not using
that. So what you're left with is slow powers, which slow powers have a lot more options than you might think because the whole board state is going to change before you get to use them, right?
Yeah.
So like, for example, you could say, oh, well, I'm going to play this one, and then wherever they try to explore next, I'm just going to like send in a Dahan. I'm going to use this power as like, just send in a Dahan to murk that bitch before he gets to build, right? That's one example of how you could like plan ahead with a slow power.
Okay.
Let's see. Or like foul vapors and fetid muck, push up to 2 little guys. You could use that on one of these lands where you have one guy that's about to add another guy because he can't build, right? Yeah. Gather up to 2 Dahan. Yeah, so really either of those two could come in handy, but you don't know exactly how just yet. I'm already doing a push effect though, so let's have you deal some damage. How about that?
Okay, gotcha. So we'll do that.
Okay, and then you'll be able to decide later where you want to target that.
Where I want to do that. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I don't have to.
Okay, so pay, flip. Yep. Okay. So you're gonna have to hit pay and then flip over again.
Okay, pay and then flip.
All right. So fast powers. Oh, you have none. I have just this thing. Yeah. So my ability is defensive. So I'm going to. It just says add defense. It also does fear because Yeah. I'm spooky. I'm just spooky by nature.
Very spooky by default.
So how you defend is you grab one of these markers, throw it here, right click on it, hover over state, and then click the number you want.
Okay.
And then I've described to you what defense is, but as a reminder, it's minus that much to like the invader's damage. Yeah. So defend 2, and also I need to make sure I add my 1 fear. Okay, so then we're all done with fast powers.
All right, so the invaders are each going to do 1, which means that defend will completely block everything.
Yes, and then the Dahan will retaliate and kill everything. It'll be great.
Okay.
That's the plan anyway, but we have random stuff turned on, so it may not work out exactly that way. You're all done with fast powers, so you can flip your token. Okay, so event time. Sprawl contained by the wilds. On each board, add 1 wilds. So that's wilds is prevents an explorer.
Okay.
and then disappears. And then build in the land with the most buildings. Okay, so let's resolve the builds first so we know kind of what we're looking at, because these aren't going to affect each other. So let's build here, because this place is just this place we'll figure it out later, you know. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I got it. It's New York. It's fine.
And I'm kind of thinking the same thing over here.
Yeah.
This place we don't have a choice. It just is the land with the most buildings, so we have to build there.
Yeah.
This one we get to choose because there's a tie. But I'm kind of thinking we just want this to be like the same thing. Partly because this next card could be jungles.
Okay.
And if we pick this one, they build a city instead of a town. So like yeah. Okay, so then we add wilds in random places. Let's throw those on the coast. Okay. And kind of balance them out between the jungles and sands, which are the two that might come up next.
Okay.
Okay. On each board, destroy 2 little guys among lands with beasts. So beasts are by default they don't do anything. There are some cards that like refer to them, like some powers that refer to them. And then sometimes the events are like, oh, all the beasts eat people. Right now, the beasts aren't in lands with people, so they don't eat anybody, unfortunately.
Okay.
And then lay ambushes is going to modify the ravage action, so we're going to put it down here in order to mark its effect, because we want to finish up the event and then do like fear cards if we have them, and then come down to like actually do this ravage thing. Okay. We don't have any fear cards right now, though, so we can move straight to the ravages. So it says, during ravages, Dahan deal damage at the same time as the invaders. What that means is, say there were like a couple Dahan in here. Instead of just getting killed and not being able to retaliate, they would like be able to take some guys down with them.
Okay, cool.
But it's not going to affect anything right now because we don't have any Dahan who we're going to die.
None of our Dahan are getting attacked. As far as I know.
Because we've planned it that way. We don't want to be losing them. Okay, so they're going to ravage. Right here, they just eat shit. Right here, they don't do anything. Right here, they add a blight. What's the button for blight again? 4. Okay. And right here, they also add blight.
Okay.
Then they're going to, and we can move this back up because its effect is done. Then they're going to build in the wetlands. So you are goopy in multiple of them. And then here, they're going to add a town and a town. And then they're going to explore into the sands. So here, and not here because there's a wild, so we take that away instead.
Yeah, okay.
And then we scooch, and we're in the slow power phase. Huzzah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what we can do here.
So should I be using my waterways on this one that has the 2 explorers in it and 2 Dahan?
That is a very good thought. I would do a very similar thing and use it up here where you can, like it has the 2 explorers, but you can also bring in Dahan.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right, so I'll rotate that. And I want to take
at least 1 Dahan into there.
Okay, at least 1. So we'll take 1 Dahan, put him in there. And then it says...
Why don't you get 2 for good measure?
2?
Grab 1 guy from like over here, maybe.
Okay, cool. Can do. I say can do. There we go. All right.
And then it says 1 damage and 1 fear.
Yeah, 1 damage, 1 fear. So I'm going to hit the fear.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1 damage, and those guys have 2 health?
These guys have each of them has 1 health, so 1 damage will be able to remove 1 of them.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pick 1 and throw him in the ocean.
Excellent, love that idea. Okay, now I'm gonna resolve eerie noises and moving trees. I'm gonna push these guys away, and screw it, we're just sending them in here.
Okay. There's everyone in the hole.
Yeah, and then I gained a power card this turn, so why don't you target yourself with Gift of Power?
Oh, I can target myself. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that says any spirit, whereas your other power said another spirit.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So I'm going to target myself and get a minor power.
Go nuts.
And then let's see what we got. We got add 1 fear, add 1 beast, or if a land has a beast, destroy 1 settler/town.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Well, there's nothing anywhere where the beasts are, really, except for 1 settler in 1 area with that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You may pay 1 energy to deal 1 damage in an adjacent land. It's got 1 fear, 1 damage. And then I have gather up to 2 Dahan. Dahan have +2 health while in target land.
And by the way, effects like this,
Yeah.
they last for the turn that you play the card.
Yeah, of course. They're not going to be like permanent. I think though I'm going to go with something simple and
and do keep in mind the elements as well. So your most wanted element is water.
Water, yeah, that's what I was saying. So I'm gonna pick this one. It just does a damage and it's water.
Yep. Cool.
Take that. There we go.
All right. I'm gonna resolve my purifying flame to just remove this blight because, you know, if something additional bad happens here, I don't expect us to be able to like defend or destroy stuff here anytime soon. This is kind of a push it down the road kind of situation.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and get the blight out of there so it doesn't become like a cascading disaster.
Okay.
And then our last power is going to be your first little flash flood.
To move a token from one of my things to another area. So I want to...
And you will deal damage with this. So for example, you can kill one of these guys who's about to try to build.
Yeah, okay. So I want to move one over here. Okay. And
then keep resolving the powers. So that's 1 fear, 1 damage, push 1 Dahan.
Okay.
So
1 fear. I'm gonna hit the fear.
And then your target land is this one.
So 1 damage, which will kill this guy.
Yep. And then push 1 Dahan, which does nothing because there are no Dahan in the target land.
Yeah, there are no Dahan. Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Okay, so now we're gonna do time passes.
All right.
All right. All right. There we go.
All right. So now I gotta decide which one of the growth things I want.
Yes. I think I already know because I'm kind of limited by what is going to enable me to actually do my defense that I need to do because I'm responsible for these Dahan over here.
Yeah, that's fair.
All
right. I think I'm gonna take the add. I'm just gonna pick the middle option. Because I want to unlock the default water and then a default earth.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, trying to play with the elements more than anything.
Gotcha.
And then we'll see.
Now you will probably have all the earth you need this turn, so you may consider saving the earth thing for later and just accumulating more energy.
Okay.
But the default water certainly comes in handy.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it says they're going to build on sand this time. Right?
Yes, and this one will prevent build, so keep that in mind. So your thing won't do anything. So the only land where they're really going to do anything is here.
Right here. Gotcha. Okay, so I can put 2 on that one and it'll prevent any building.
That's right.
All right, I'm learning. Oh my god. Look at me. All right.
And for the second one, we can switch that back to Earth if it turns out you need it for an activation. Actually, you might need it for an activation. Oh, you're defending, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can play this card instead, which is gonna be kind of handy.
All right, should I just push that explorer into the explorer hole that we keep pushing people in?
We'll see. Keep in mind that these are slow powers, so they're going to happen after. But yeah, this guy's going to summon a friend, and then you could just push them both in there if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It'd be really funny.
Okay, cool. Into the hole.
Yeah.
And then, let's see. 1 fear defend, or I'll do the damage one, I think.
So now this one will also. Oh wait, you didn't play the defend one yet.
Oh no, I haven't.
Okay.
So should I play? Am I defending something?
What
am I defending?
So there are kind of multiple things going on here where you can decide how you want to do this. For example, so if you were to play these two, if you were to play everything except the Fetid Muck card, and then unlock your Earth, you would get the 3rd level of this, I think.
Okay.
So there is that if you care about dealing 2 damage somewhere. Okay. But that would mean you're not getting your 4 energy.
I think I'll go for the 4 energy.
I'm capable of doing all of our defense this turn, I think. Because I can throw. Yeah, what else would I do if I? Yeah, honestly, I think that's the way to go. I think just let me do the defending.
Okay.
So toss this back in your hand then, and play the other 2.
Right? Play the other 2. Okay. And then we're gonna hit gain, right?
All
right.
So you've got lots of energy.
Absolutely. I've been drinking Monster Energies all morning.
Let's go.
All right, and then hey.
All
right, and then flip.
And then flip. Yep.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to hit you with a in one of target spirits lands. So I'm targeting you with this defend 4. So I'm going to defend 4 in this land, even though I'm not there.
Oh, hello, Deary, and hello, Crampty. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore y'all. Glad you could join. Yes, Deary.
That Deary?
I don't... That Deary?
The ASMR one.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Hello, Deary. We're doing a chill little bit of anti-colonialism.
I would say this is not chill. I'm confused and scared. You're not him.
Oh, actually, wait.
None of us will ever be him.
Actually, I lied. I'm gonna target myself with Boon of Watchful Guarding, and I'm gonna throw a defend 2 over here because I don't think we need the full defend 4 here, and we might need the full defend 4 over here.
Oh, okay.
Depending on how.
Never mind. It's just a random person.
Gotcha. Well, we're happy to have you, regardless.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's all our fast powers, I think.
Okay.
Defend is always fast because the whole point is that it's messing with the invaders, so it has to happen before they go.
Okay.
Okay, so random event time, wacky nonsense.
Yay.
Okay, so this one's going to give us a choice. So rising interest in the island. The island is unlike any the invaders have seen. Their leaders begin to take interest in tales of strangeness. We may either ignore the curiosity, which has its own set of repercussions, or get involved, weave lies in the minds of their observers. Which is requires more out of us, but has some wacky consequences.
Okay. Do we even have the energy required for that?
Okay, so here's how those things work. The cost is 4 energy per player, aided by wind. So when there's a cost like this, it's always aided by a certain element, and what that means is the things. So you and I each already have an air element in play. That's going to. Each one of those is going to discount the cost by 1. We can discount it further by discarding cards from hand. Any card that has the air element, you can discard for 2 points on this. And any card anywhere that has the air element, you can forget. You can lose it forever for 4 points on this. The rest, we will have to pay just from our energy pools, which actually we do have plenty of energy.
Yeah, we have plenty. We have 8 between us, which should be enough, right?
Yes. The only thing is we might have wanted our energy for stuff later. And the other thing to look at is what are the consequences. One of the consequences is buildings do more damage in the next ravage, but fortunately that will not cause any problems.
Okay. Return the top feared card to the box.
Yes.
But we don't even have a top feared card.
So those top fear, so what that means is we just yoink this guy away, which basically means we don't get the fear card, but it does bring us closer to the island being scarier. Which is these are what these markers mean is all the fear cards get stronger from that point on, and we're closer to a win condition. Our win condition gets easier every time we take one of these off.
Kind of like we lose a power, but we get to skip a phase, kind of.
Yeah, it's not that we lose it. It's purely beneficial. It's just the island gets scarier, but without the immediate fear card effect.
So, Theory Surge, this is a game called Spirit Island that I caught Cozy a while back talking about, and I was really interested. So I mentioned it in the server, and they said they would teach me on a stream, which is going swimmingly. The stream's going great. The teaching, not so much.
Wait, really?
You're a great teacher. I'm a terrible student. But
okay.
It's going up.
So here's kind of the deal, right?
Okay.
So right now, this will cost us 6 energy, or we can reduce that by like forgetting cards and nonsense like that. You do have a lot of energy, or we both have. I mean, could I? I'm trying to think of how much of my silly plans I can do if I pay energy. Because I had silly plans for the next turn.
Okay.
That involved us having more energy, but let's see. I will be getting +4. You'll be getting +5. Oh, +2. Okay, yeah. Wait. So I'm going to request that you spend all your energy on this, and then I spend just 1. Because you have a lot and I don't.
I'm the energy bank. Gotcha. All right.
For now, yeah, and then we'll.
I'm a sacrifice.
Yes. Okay. So, what we're gonna do now is, resolve that effect because we paid for it. So return the top fear card to the box. It's got a button for that. Bop, gone.
Okay.
And then during the next normal ravage, each building does +1 damage. That's why when I was applying my defense, I was like, wait, I want the bigger defense over here, because now they're going to deal 4 damage, and that would have been a problem. So it's for stuff like that. Okay, add on each board. So again, anytime it says stuff for on each board, it's like each of the 2 that are making up the island.
Division. Yeah. Okay.
Add 1 beast to a jungle without blight. If that jungle has invaders, gain 1 fear. So we're gonna throw this one in the one with invaders so that we can scare the shit out of them. We don't have any with invaders down here, so we're just gonna split up the beasts so that they can do their thing in different areas.
Okay.
And then
yes, dearie, world domination finally.
Precisely. And then on each board, add 1 wilds, so that'll make the land harder to explore into. On a land with Dahan. So.
Okay.
I think let's throw it here, because if they pick mountains again, we're gonna have all kinds of problems. And you see how there's 2 tally marks here now?
Okay, yeah, I see that.
What that means is they might hit any land next, because they're entering stage 2. So stage 1, it was guaranteed to be 3 different ones. Stage 2, we're like starting back from the top again. And also there might be one in there that says they just do all the lands on the coast, so like next to this blue tile.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking maybe to prevent that, we stick it in one of these on the coast, or maybe to prevent the mountains being a big problem, we stick it over here. But I think the coast is a slightly bigger concern, and they've got stuff going on. Actually, no, if they draw sands right now, this Dahan will like kill them immediately, because so let's put it there.
Okay.
All right. So they're going to, we're all done with that. We have no fear cards, so we move down to all this good stuff. So they're going to ravage. Here they deal 0 because I'm defending, and they die to Dahan. Here they deal 0 because I'm defending, and they die to Dahan. Also, I'm surprised this is the first time we're seeing this, but anytime a town is destroyed, we gain 1 fear automatically. Anytime a city is destroyed, we gain 2 fear automatically.
Okay.
So this is
we
going
want
to give us a fear.
Yeah.
And then here they're going to ravage, deal 1 damage, which is not enough to add more blight, is enough to hurt some of our Dahan, but they're going to recover in their communities and whatnot, and then retaliate and destroy that.
Okay.
Now they're going to build in sands. They have no presence in sands on the top board.
What about the Dahan down here with
so the Dahan acting is part of the ravage action, which, as we can see here on the invader board, it was just in wetlands. And this is a Dahan in the sands.
Only happen in the land that is being ravaged.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. Hello, Bloodshed. It's nice to meet you.
Hello.
Sick ass name, by the way.
So yeah, they are going to build here though, because this is a sands and it says sands is building. But it's too goopy for them to add buildings. So according to your special rule, they just get a little guy instead. And then over here, it's too just like life is fucking hard. They are not managing to make any new towns, but they do work through some of that shit.
Okay.
I'll see you, Leafy. Bye. So that's all the building that's going to happen, and then they're going to explore into the jungles. So not this one, not that one, just these two.
The one with the beast.
All right, and then we scooch that over. And this symbol is on most of the stage 2 cards. It just means other stuff happens if we have difficulty settings turned on. And the other stuff depends on literally which actual nation we're being invaded by. So like, for example, if it's England, it's like, okay, your metropolis gets bigger, so like this thing would build and this thing would build because they have the most buildings. If it's like Scotland, it's like stuff happens on your coasts. If it's like it's literally just actual like nations with colonialist histories, which is wild.
Yeah. A bit of a call out.
So we're all done with the invaders, so now we get to go.
And so do the cards
actually I forgot you have this thing that says you may pay 1 energy to do a thing, so we're going to pretend I actually paid for 2 earlier. So I'm giving you my energy. I'm giving you an energy back and paying for 1 myself. That's illegal, but we're allowed to do illegal things.
Okay.
I just forgot you had that card. Okay, so next what's going to happen is we get to trigger any of these that we want.
Okay, so do my innate powers activate too because their speed is slow?
That's correct. And you have 1 innate power with all these effects.
Am I forced to like do the cards first and then this, or can I choose?
You pick whatever you want. And you can do some powers and then I do some. You can like I really love how the ordering of everything is very flowy.
Yeah, it's a bit synchronous. Okay. 1 fear, 1 damage. I may pay 1 energy to deal 1 damage in an adjacent land. Okay. Okay. So, where do I want to deal some damage?
Let's see. You could do it in lands where they're about to build. So, like, I guess just this one is what that would be. But then where are you going to... You have kind of lots of stuff you can trigger right now, so it's complicated.
Okay. Yeah, could I hit these 2 over here in the desert at the bottom?
You could. I think you were planning on pushing those with foul vapors, right?
Yeah, that's right. I was going to push them, so we're going to go and do that. So that way I kind of have that out of the way. So it's going to be 1 fear and push these 2 guys into the big scary
zone.
Yeah. Back over the wall.
And then hit that 1 fear and check out what happens. We got 8 fear, so that thing's there now. We don't get to see what it is yet.
We don't get to see what it is, but we have it. All right. And then now I can do 1 fear and deal 1 damage in an adjacent land, and I can pay another fear to do 2?
You can pay another energy to... You target this in 1 land, right? So you say like, okay, I want to kill this guy so that he doesn't build. And then you may pay 1 energy, so click the minus here, to deal 1 damage in an adjacent land. So this is one exception to the everything happens in 1 land rule. So, if you pay the energy, you would be able to like kill this guy, for example. And you may decide that's not worth it because I kind of have a plan over here. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. I don't know if I can hit anything else. Wait, the towns have 2 health, right?
Yes. You also have range problems in terms of reaching that town, because you don't have any sacred sites up there.
Does my ability only activate from a sacred site?
Yes, both of your remaining abilities need a sacred site.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see the icon now. I get it. All right. Shit. All right. So
here's what I think. So I'm gonna activate my thing to make it a little more clear what's going on here.
Yeah, go ahead first.
I'm going to target this land because I can't target anything up here because I need to. You see the weird thing on my range for this card?
Yeah.
That means the presence that I use for targeting has to be in a jungle.
Okay.
So, like, I can't target this land, even though it would be kind of nice to pull the Dahan out of the corner here and into the jungle.
Yeah,
because my presence has to be in the jungle. Yeah. So I'm going to target from this, and I'm going to target this land, because that way I can pull them in before they're about to ravage there.
Okay.
And I'm going to... I'm going to pull these two in.
All right.
And I'm not going to pull in more than that because I don't think I need more than that. And then if invaders and Dahan are present, 1 fear. So bunk.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I think we're not, so you have this thing that deals 1 damage and you have this thing that deals 1 damage. I think we're not in a situation where we need to deal damage so badly that you want to pay energy for more damage. So I'm thinking, what if you use this mainly for the movement, just to get in here in case you need to be in here for some reason?
So just take one of my tiles and move in there? Okay.
Because now is the point where we're like closer to being able to wreck it.
Yeah.
So that like I don't feel as worried that you might lose this presence from blight or something.
Okay.
So you deal 1 damage when you do that. So go ahead and just like throw one of those little guys away.
Okay, gotcha.
So you've triggered this ability. Well, as long as you add the fear, that's the last thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure to throw that on.
Okay.
Oh, good night.
And now I'm doing another damage.
Wait, sorry, you need to do the fear.
The fear. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. There we go.
And then... So that's everything for that power. So now you get to do this power.
Okay, gotcha. And so now I can do 1 damage, 1 away from a shrine, or a holy site or whatever. And I can pay 1 energy to do an adjacent damage.
But I think we're all good on that.
1 from the shrine I could just hit the town again, probably?
I think kill this guy before he builds.
This guy? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. We're going to hit that.
And then don't forget your 1 fear.
Yeah.
And did you do your 1 fear? Okay.
Doing it right now. Yep.
There you go. All right, so that's everything for there. We're going to hit time passes. And then, here is something fun. So, we have a lot more energy now. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to take this power option, and I'm going to do something a little different with it. Remember how this is, like, gaining powers is learning new tricks and, like, improvising wildly to kind of deal with the, like, it's a whole thing. When you gain a power card, if you have more that you're willing to sacrifice, you can do what is essentially a more desperate and reaching lunge for power. And so that is called gaining a major power instead of a minor. So I'm going to do that and show you what that means. So I'm going to gain a power card. I'm going to add a presence. So in order to mark that, I'm going to go ahead and do all these other things. In order to mark this, I don't know where I want to put it yet, but I'm going to just put it on there. I find that really handy for planning. And then I'm going to gain an energy. So bonk. And then I'll be able to gain 3 energy for my thing. So I know I have 5 energy to work with this. And that's important because in order to do this desperate lunge that is gaining a major power, you do need a lot of energy. So gain a major. The primary cost is it just costs a lot of energy. The secondary thing is it has these like new elements that might become a different thing that I care about instead of the elements that I started the game caring about. Right. So like by the end of the game, the cards and like abilities that define what kind of spirit I am might be different. So like there's this really cool section in the rule books that talk about like thinking about over the course of the game, like, is the name of my spirit changing, right? Like if I become a spirit of something else that like acts in different ways in order to protect the things that it cares about, how do I name the thing that I become? So like, do I if I let's see, I'm struggling to think of a good example on the spot here, but like Eyes Watch from the Trees is what I start as. If I take on Voice of Command and I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a much more active role in guiding the Dahan to victory, like I suddenly might lose this aspect of myself that is like, as described on the back of my card, it's like, this is like not a very well-known spirit. It's kind of mysterious, but the Dahan have learned to trust it. This might be like a point in the history of my character where suddenly I'm becoming like a lot more loud and like I'm starting to embody different elements and things. And so I might be thinking as I take this, what do I want to call myself? But that's just like a fun thing you can do.
Okay, so it's like a lore thing. Okay.
Yes. Okay, cool. But these elements do represent part of like what kind of change that is. And the third aspect of sacrifice that's happening in this action is after you gain a major power, you have to pick one of your existing cards to lose forever.
Okay.
So let's see. I think I am gonna stick with my spooky vibes.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, Paralyzing Fright is interesting. This has my. Oh yeah, that would be handy. Yeah, and I have that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my spooky vibes, but add a little bit of like beast nature to them and start being made of spiders a little bit.
Okay.
And the card I'm going to forget is, I think I still want to use Purifying Flame again. Probably.
Okay.
Probably. Which card am I willing to lose here? Well, I have this to do big defense, so I might actually not need Boon of Watchful Guarding.
Yeah.
Then again, that is my only beast thing, but I might just accept that I'm not leveling this up. Let's see. Mysterious Abductions, Purifying Flame. I think I just am not going to have a lot of good uses for this. Probably, maybe. Okay. Well, because you already have a defend card. I think we're already kind of swamped with defend cards.
Yeah.
So let's just let's just throw this guy away. And we're gonna put it over there. Okay, yeah, so I gained a major power.
Okay, cool.
Would you like to do that as well? Because you are going to have a lot of energy on your hands this turn now that you have this uncovered, and your gain a power card option says +2 energy as well, so you're going to have like 7 energy. Do you want to give that a shot?
I don't know. Considering our hands are so small, I was actually thinking about reclaiming the one that allows both me and you to draw on a turn.
Yeah. You could also wait until next turn because like reclaiming is it like slows down your growth, right? So you want to do it as little as possible. So I usually try to use all my cards before doing that.
Okay. So kind of like wait until it's the last possible resort.
Mm-hmm. And the other reason to gain major powers right now is it might give us the wrecking ball that we need for this place.
That's fair. Okay, so yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So I need to add a presence. I can add 2 spaces away. So I'm going to take one from...
Go ahead and toss it on here, because then we can decide where you want it based on like what power you get.
Yeah, we'll just max out energy.
And then hit the gain 2 energy thing.
Okay, so 1, 2. All
right, and then hit gain a major.
Yep.
Oh, it's thinking about it.
Okay, that was just nothing. All right. Remove all pieces and then add the pieces matching target's land setup symbols. That's confusing. Okay.
Basically, it's just it's a really weird, like, timey-wimey power that says, forget all this ever happened.
Gotcha. Weird. Okay. 1 fear, 7 damage, add 1 blight, destroy all Dahan.
Mm-hmm. So
if I have an area I don't
wrecking
have
ball with a
any
cost,
Dahan,
basically.
Yeah. But if I have an area like, for example, that black area where we have no Dahan in,
Mm-hmm.
it might be actually a decent hit against.
Although adding the blight will kill your presence there. Yeah, so you didn't get a terribly easy choice on this.
Yeah. All right. On the island from the game, say the reminder card. From now on, each Dahan will do something. Each Dahan within 1 move of your pieces provides defend 1 in its land, and you gain 1 less energy each turn.
Mm-hmm. So you like permanently sacrifice some of your energy gain in order to like flow that power through the Dahan, basically.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know. Do you think I should wrecking ball the village there?
It'll hurt because of your presence there, but it might be worth it. I mean,
it might just be straight up worth it.
Yeah. I mean, so the thing about 7 damage is like it'll kill this and this and that. It won't kill everything.
Yeah.
So the question is like, what are we going to do afterward, basically?
Yeah, that's fair. Are you thinking more about the protection one?
The protection one is definitely interesting, yeah.
Yeah, because from now on, so I'm assuming it's like a permanent status.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that does seem handy.
Okay, I'll take the protection one then. Because it's only 1 less energy per turn, right? And I'm already gaining a ton.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll take that.
So pick power, and then pick something you're willing to lose. It can come from your discard if you like, so that you can cast both of these this turn.
Okay, so pick something I'm willing to lose. I think the Gift of Power, because it's just a worse version, it seems, of the other one I have on the left.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, it does give you all your elements, which is really handy.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost the energy that this one over here costs, but it's totally valid if you look at this and you say, I'm not really, like, this is a slow thing that I'm not really using anymore, you know?
Yeah, I kind of feel with that, it's just...
So then toss that, because it's not one of your starting powers, you can just, like, throw it all the way up here in the discard. Gotcha. Starting powers go over here in case we need to look at them.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's play.
Right? This one right here. 1 presence I can place 2 meters away from anything.
Yes.
Okay. Where are they building right now? Jungles?
Yes. So you're not going to be able to goop them. In fact, I'm going to completely prevent their build action here. So you may just want to be like, I want to be all the way over here, since I don't have
something with reach. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to throw it over there.
Okay.
All right.
So yes. Oh, and I have to place my presence.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, target land can't have blight. Right. Okay, so I think I just don't have any use for that this turn, which means I'm just gonna go over here for like fun mostly.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Maybe I want to be in jungles. Oh yeah, because I need the. Yeah, I'm gonna be here. That's where I'm gonna be.
All right.
Okay.
Do we need to hit gain? No.
Yes.
Okay. Hello? Gain?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Didn't want to click it, but that's fine.
And I'm actually just playing this one card because I can't see a use for this other one.
All right, gotcha. Remove one of your things. From now on, I think I'm just going to go ahead and play this.
Yeah, and
Right.
honestly, you're okay with just that card unless you want to cast the other one in order to be able to do your minor. Because I can throw a defend 2 over here, and then you'll give them defend 2 as well.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to hold on to that for now.
Okay.
It's like an emergency.
And then you could like try again with a major power next turn.
All right, so I need to remove one of my little tokens from the game.
That's when it triggers.
Oh, when it triggers. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, okay.
Okay. There we go. All right. So fast power phase. I'm gonna scare these guys with spiders. So add 1 beast, gather up to 1 beast. And screw it. Yeah, I am gonna gather beast because it makes more fear. For each beast, 1 fear and invaders skip 1 action and target land. So for a lingering effect like that, you just take one of your defend markers and flip it over and put it in that land. A lingering effect like invaders skip actions, right?
Okay.
Okay, so and then 3 fear from all the spiders. Then I'm gonna defend here and do 1 fear, so we're really close to terror level 2.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like moving any Dahan. I have, by the way, for anyone who's watching this game and like knows it, every time I've defended, I have considered moving Dahan with my special rule, and I've decided not to. Because I just didn't feel the need to, basically. Okay, yeah, so you're doing Bargains of Power and Protection. So you can pick one of your presents that you don't feel like you need in its location. Like maybe you say, oh, well, this place already has wilds, so they're not going to get in there anyway, or something like that, right? And we're going to hit Grab Reminder on this card to give you the thing to put the presents on. Okay.
So we're going to take that present and we're going to put it over there.
Uh-huh. And then from now on, just like remember this. Just like remember this.
Yeah. Why does it say debt 1, pay 1?
Because it's silly. Hang on, let me see. What happens if you hit pay 1?
Right. 1.
Actually, no. Just don't press anything with it. Yeah, we're gonna set it over here.
Okay.
I think it probably knows what it's doing, but I don't know what it's doing, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, so now flip your token because you're all done with major powers or fast powers. I mean, invader phase. Okay. Oh wait, and I cast my defend over here. I forgot to actually put the token. All right. So now event time. Overconfidence. Wow, that's so sad. If you have any earned fear cards, discard 2 of them now. So we just don't get the benefits. So goodbye that one.
Yeah.
On each board, we get more beasts, but fewer. Fewer Dahan. They kill the Dahan if they can.
Okay.
Okay, so on each board, add 1 beast to a land adjacent to beast, and destroy 1 Dahan. So I'm gonna add them in the one land where they can't kill Dahan on the top board.
Yeah.
And then on the bottom board, they're already in a land with Dahan, so they're gonna necessarily kill them. But we can I want to put a beast in here because of my spiders. I can use those beasts as spiders later when I mess with these guys. So, and then this Dahan, unfortunately, will die.
So sad. Okay.
Okay. And then coordinated defense modifies the ravage action. It won't matter because they're fine here. They're gonna ravage for 4, but we have 2 defense, and the Dahan each provide 2 defense. Now that you're flowing your goopy powers through them. And also there's defend 5 because the Dahan the land has both Dahan and presence. Yeah. So they're super screwed there, and they die. Right. And then that city being destroyed gives us 2 fear. Okay. So we are now in terror level 2. So in order to scare everyone off this island, previously we had to just have literally no white pieces on here, and then they would be it's not worth the trouble. Now they're reconsidering a little bit, and they're like, okay, if all of our buildings are gone, it's still not going to be worth the trouble. Just screw the guys that are left stranded there.
Okay.
So that's our new win condition. And also, every time we flip over a fear card, did we not? We literally haven't. We threw one away with the power of that one card, and we discarded one with the power of that other card. So when we flip this is actually really unusual that you get to terror level 2 without triggering a fear card. That's funny. Mm-hmm. So what it would look like when we trigger a fear card is we would have done this one because we were in terror level 1. Now we're going to do this one because we're in terror level 2. So all of them are going to be stronger.
All right. And also, good night, Mango. I'm glad you could join. And Sushi, I don't think I'm going to yell at the top of my lungs, but thank you.
Okay, so they did their ravages. They're going to build now, except actually no, because somehow we dealt with them in every play. Oh, because there were like wilds that prevented that. Yeah. So they're going to build, except actually nowhere because my spiders scared them off of building over here.
Yeah.
And then they're going to explore in all coastal lands. So 1, 2, 3.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3. Now we're on an island, so a lot of things are like adjacent to the ocean technically, but this tile right here, it's called the ocean tile. It represents the like part of the coast that's actually like dockable, basically. The rest is like cliffs and nonsense.
Yeah, gotcha. All right.
And so these 3 are considered coastal lands. And if you see anything that refers to inland lands, that's the rest of them. The other 5.
Okay. All right. Sounds
the other 5 on each board, that is. Okay, so, and what that means is, for example, this thing that is a coastal jungle is now in both the Ravage slot and the build slot. So unless the event fucks with it, what's going to happen here is this guy will injure the Dahan and then die in Ravage, and then there will be nobody to build.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so slow power time. I don't have any, and all you have is your just scooch ability if you want to scooch.
If I want move one of your, well, I have to. It says required.
It's required. So yeah, that is confusing. It's required if you trigger this ability. You are not required to trigger this ability.
Okay, so I can just choose not to trigger it at all, and it's not required.
Yeah, but say you want, you're like, oh well, I want to prepare to goop on this nerd. Then yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Because they're not going to explore into any other lands I can think of.
They're not going to build, or sorry,
they're not going to build.
They're going to build. They will build here, but up to you, if you care about that or not.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm just going to play defensive.
Okay,
I'll use my
and it is kind of handy to have it on a sacred site so that you're not like limited in terms of range on those, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Oh, also, I got to correct myself when I said that they would injure the Dahan here and then die. They wouldn't injure the Dahan because the Dahan are now powered by goop.
Yeah.
All right, so we are all done there, and we can do time passes. So you still have a card in your hand, which means you can still do 2 card plays. So if you want to roll again before reclaiming and just say, like, screw it, I'm gaining another major power, that's a fully valid play. And it would let you throw your defense over here. You could also say, I don't feel like rolling the dice that much. Although for what it's worth, you're probably not going to cast this card again. So this is kind of free fodder for losing a card when you forget a card.
Okay. Good question.
And for clarity, casting this again would make it so that you are, like, the effect of that would be you are flowing even more of your power into the Dahan, so you lose more energy. So it just like doubles up. Yeah, it doubles up in terms of the energy loss and the defense.
Okay.
But you probably don't need that, so you're probably just using this as fodder for forgetting.
Okay, gotcha. Then I'll do it again.
All right, let's see what you get.
One thing over here. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna gain 2 energy.
You're gonna have so much energy.
Right.
This is before you've gained your 5.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go over here, hit this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do we got?
Oh man, these are some fun options.
Yeah. 4 defense, add 1
for fear.
Or 4 fear, add 1 I don't know what that symbol is.
Oh yeah, it's strife. So it's target invader does 0 damage next time it tries to deal damage.
Oh, okay.
You add it to a specific invader though, so it can stop a city from doing its thing, for example, but not the whole land.
Gotcha. If terror level is 2 or higher, remove 2 invaders.
Mm-hmm. And that means so an invader is any one plastic piece. So you can just like say the city isn't there anymore and remove.
Terror isn't 2 or higher. It's right?
Terror level is this thing here. So because we've earned this first little tab, we are in level 2 or higher.
Okay, so that would be pretty nice. I could just remove 2 random big things.
And it's like 4 is a sizable amount of fear as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's also not out of the question that you hit the upgrade version of this.
Yeah.
Which is like 3. You're earning almost a whole fear card with that. Actually, you are earning a whole fear card once the 3 damage like kills a city or something, right?
Okay. So you know what? That seems like a plan. I understand that one the best. The rest of these are a little confusing to me. So gotcha. I think I'm going to go with what I know. So
a lot of these are based on like funny tokens.
Yeah,
draw toward a consuming void is just really silly.
Okay, and this goes up here.
Yep. Although you have used its ability to make the Dahan goopy, so they are safer now forever.
Okay, cool. All right, and now I get to pick where a token goes.
Yes.
So my presence in it can go 2, so I can like launch it if I need to.
Okay, and keep in mind here, you're definitely going to want to make sure you have targeting requirements, right? So this guy that you just picked has a targeting requirement of a sacred site, and it's a major power that can like do a lot in one land. So you're probably going to want to hit one of our most active lands. Like this is a good one to be able to reach. This is also a good one because it's active. Like we have stuff going on there. So you may want to consider.
I don't know if I can build a sacred site there.
You have 1 presence here, so you could add 1 on top of it to get a sacred site.
Okay, cool. And then I can target 1 from that sacred site. It doesn't have to be like directly on top of it.
Yes, because it says sacred site 1 range.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Cool. Then you know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw it there.
Cool. And that'll also keep this guy from building.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's
dead. Do you want to take a bathroom break?
Yeah, sure. You can go ahead. Everyone, we will be right back. Oh, is it Settlers or Catan? It's like opposite Settlers of Catan, essentially.
Yeah.
We're fighting
Spirit Island. So. What's it called again? The
oh my goodness,
Settler Destruction cooperative strategy game.
Yeah. So it's pretty fun. Super confusing, but it's like one of those games, kind of like if you've ever played Betrayal, where there's a lot of rules, but it's really fun once you get the hang of it.
You did, Sunday, by the way, opt to have all the funny rules right away.
I did, because I didn't know what I was doing, and I go hard.
Right.
All right. And I also am going to be right back, so let me put on my little BRB thing.
Hello.
All right, I am back.
I'm gonna open a juicy can of juicy
All
liquid.
right. The juicy. See, I also grabbed me a juicy can. Hold on. Let me get that ASMR sound.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Excellent.
Nice. That's your
Beautiful.
other ASMR sound. Slurping.
Yeah, there we go.
Delicious slurping.
Content.
Yeah.
All right, let me get back in my position so my VTuber starts freaking out.
Well, hello,
All
Bat.
right. And pull up my thing again.
Wow.
Where is
All right.
it?
Okay. So
There it
let's see. What are we dealing with this turn? I probably need to cast my defense spell.
This is a good fun. Oh, thank you, Serge. I appreciate it. All right.
I'm tempted to follow your lead and get another major power, just because, again, swinging for something that we can use to, like,
yeah,
get
just
that.
decimate that.
It's like I am willing to change from Eyes Watch to the trees to, like, fire burns through the forest in order to deal with these needs.
The Vietnamese are in the trees.
Oh no. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Sundae.
I could not say it. It popped in my head. I blame my grandfather. Do not blame me.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
Let's see. I don't know. I mean, I should. There are other approaches, but I think I'll go with this one.
Okay.
Ooh, Storm Swath. Okay. Mists of Oblivion. Wait. How easy would it be for me to upgrade that? Do I have any water? Oh, I don't have any water. I think it's got to be Mists of Oblivion.
1 per. This power destroys 4 max, 1 damage to each invader.
It's probably got to be Mists of Oblivion.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, wait, how much goop do you do this turn?
Goop?
Just level 2. How much flash flooding do you do is what I was wondering.
Oh.
And the answer is not enough for me to get really silly, but
yeah.
I'm tempted by this one to hit this land.
Oh yeah?
Because it's I take away the blight and turn it into cool stuff.
Okay.
Let's see. And it also does just like have my leaf ability.
That is fair.
But it would be something I would have to like forget. I don't know. This could be a really good.
Mm-hmm.
A really good, you know? It could be a really good.
It could be a really good. Could also be a really bad.
Could
as
it?
are most. I don't know.
Most things are really bad? Is that the Sunday knowledge that we're getting today?
That is. I'm imparting onto you. Most things are bad. All right.
Just generally speaking.
Like how many things are edible and are good versus how many things are edible and will kill you. I guarantee there's more things that will kill you.
This
Most
is an interesting train of thought.
I think a lot about food, so I tend to base my worldview on it.
That's wise? Question mark. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna swing with Storm Swath, and we'll deal with the consequences later. You know.
That's fair.
Because I have Purifying Flame already to remove blight. I think I'm gonna be okay without Whispered Guidance. No, but actually I'm forgetting this one because I want the leaf or the wait, no, but I need the fire too. Fuck. No, I don't need the fire because I'm not realistically sticking with that. Unless I do, which would be really funny. But what if I didn't? You know, I'm having such thoughts. I don't think I need this one.
All right.
Yeah. Enticing Splendor and... Oh yeah, where am I casting Enticing Splendor? Probably to pull like this nerd away or something, right? Or this nerd.
Uh-huh.
So does that mean I want to place my presence? Where do I want to place my presence?
By the way, just a heads up, y'all can hear me, right? Like, I'm not sure if I came back and messed anything up on the break.
Oh yeah, that would be good for me to check as well.
Yeah. Always check when you mess with something.
I don't think I messed with anything, but who can say? Truly, I'm
really
just a little creature.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I think I want to pull this guy away.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a fast power that'll let me pull that nerd away. Wow. Yeah, we're just gonna roll with what we got. You know.
Okay. I don't think I have anything I need to defend, really.
It wouldn't hurt to throw some extra defense down. And the main benefit is you get to use your ability, which will come in handy for finishing off something once I make a hurricane. So let's roll with it. Let's use our powers.
All right. So gain and pay. And
oh yeah, so now it took your debt. So it just did that when you gained. So that's how it does it. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. I understand now.
All right.
I'm going to flip. There we go.
So fast power, you get over here, silly guy.
So first thing on my fast power is to raise a terror thing. We're gonna do that. And then one space, target land any, defend 5. Who needs a bunch of defense? Where's my token?
Hit these guys with some defense, I think. Just in case anything weird happens there, because we want to make sure that guy dies and then doesn't build.
All right. Defend marker. It's right here.
And I'm going to... Honestly, like, it'll probably be fine because you also did a Hunter Goopy now, right? But, like...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fear. You have so much energy. You probably want to reclaim cards. It's, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit 1 fear and defend 2 over here. And then the Dahan are also... So whenever I defend in a land, I can also pull Dahan in. So I'm going to start moving these guys over.
Okay.
I can pull 1 Dahan. And then that guy will provide additional defense because he's goopy. So all done there. And you're all done, so you can flip your token.
Yep.
All right. And then invader time. Oh, we got a quirky one. So they're at war. Whoever's invading us is at war.
Yeah. Okay.
And then far off west touch the island. Invaders from a different distant land launch an assault upon the island while the invaders here rally together in a wave of nationalism. So the wave of nationalism means regardless of what we choose here, we add a fear card to the top of the fear deck. So it's a little harder for us to scare them all away. But on each board in the land with the most buildings, so our really messed up mountains, basically, we choose to either destroy 1 town and just not gain any fear for that destruction, or to like destroy lots of things, including the land, basically.
Okay.
So I'm a little tempted to let them destroy a lot of things. Oh wait, no, you would lose your presence here. So that's going to be up to you if you're willing to do that. Let's see. So up here, I think we can comfortably say we don't want to do more blight. Just to so get rid of that town.
Yeah.
And then down here, are you willing to lose your presence or not?
If it's for the greater good, sure.
I mean, we'll be fine either way, right?
Okay, then I'd rather keep it.
Okay, yeah. So they just they start clearing out our messed up place down there. Okay, so then on each board, add 1 Badlands to a land with blight. So on the bottom board, that's necessarily going to be here. On the top board, I think we probably want it to be up here, because what Badlands does is basically it makes it harder for humans to live there. That's both the Dahan and the invaders. So anything that damages Dahan deals 1 more damage. Anything that damages invaders deals 1 more damage. So let's put it here where there are invaders instead of Dahan is basically my thought process.
Yeah.
And then on each board, gather 1 or 2 Dahan into a land with Dahan setup symbols. So if you look next to like the numbers on the boards, if you see the little Dahan hut thing, that's what you're looking for. So up here, I definitely don't want to pull them back this way because we kind of don't need more back there. Okay. I think we pull. Let's see. Oh, I mean, oh wait, no, we can't pull more into here because it doesn't have the setup symbol.
Yeah.
I think this is not the worst place to have more guys because it's kind of central and we can pull them into other places.
Okay.
And then down here at the bottom, might as well pull more guys into like the coast, I guess.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Things will work out.
It'll work out. Everything's fine. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're all done with that, and we finally get to trigger our first fear card.
Okay.
All right. So we look at the level 2 thing, and on each board, gather up to 3 guys or towns from a single land into a land with 2 or more invaders. So, let's see. So, like, we can pull this guy away before he builds, for example.
Yeah.
Let's see. Or we can pull this guy. I mean, screw it. Like, throw this guy in here, right?
Into the pile. Yeah.
Yep. And then on the top board, we probably... Well, this guy's doomed to die to the Dahan. So I think we pull this guy, right?
Okay. Good.
And how much are you about to do to... You're about to remove 2 invaders. So they're going to build a town, and then you're going to remove 2, and then... Yeah, okay. So we probably don't want more there, but we can pull them over there. And because the Dahan have extra defense, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay, so... yeah. All right. So they're going to ravage in the jungles. So this guy just completely eats shit. They ravage here for 4 damage, -2 for my defense, -1 for this guy being goopy. So they deal 1 damage. Yeah. This guy gets injured, and then retaliates, dealing 2 damage, which is enough to kill a town. That generates 1 fear.
Okay.
Then they're going to build in all the coasts. So they're gonna try to build buildings here, but it's too goopy. So just a little guy. And then here they're going to build a town.
Okay.
Then they're going to explore into the sands, which means it's time for me to teach you a secret rule that I didn't tell you about exploring.
Oh, so secret rules. I love secret rules.
When they explore, they actually need a place to come from. They'll always be able to reach the coasts because they can come in on ships.
Yeah. Okay.
But otherwise, they need like a town nearby. So if there are no buildings, no towns or no cities within 1 range of the place they're trying to explore to, and like within one range, if there's no buildings and no ocean, they can't explore there. So here, they have nowhere to come from, so they just don't place a guy.
Okay.
So cool. That's quite handy. And now it's slow power phase, which means you get to do your wacky, silly nonsense.
Big old damage. Yeah. Okay. So first off, 4 fear. Which is enough to get another card.
Nice.
And then, if the terror level is 2 or higher, remove 2 invaders. So, 2 invaders. So invaders just people, or they can be
just
buildings?
White pieces. Just remove whichever 2 white pieces you want, and because it's removed, you don't generate fear for that. And then also remember that adds strife. So pick one of these guys and throw a little fist thingy on top of it, and then that guy won't deal damage.
Fist thingy on top of it. Okay.
So just cover one of these guys. Yep.
That one.
All right, and that's all your effects.
All right. Oh, there we go.
Okay, and then I have this like deal. So in a land where I have a sacred site and one adjacent land, I can deal 1 damage to each invader.
I still have my power at the bottom?
But we can do them in whatever order. It doesn't have to be.
Okay, cool. Go. Okay, gotcha.
So I think I'm just gonna like clean out this nonsense because they just like built and added a guy and then explored in there, and I'm like, fuck you, hurricane. So 2 fear, 1 damage to each invader in this land as well as the origin land, even though there's no guys there, so that's not gonna help with anything, but it's whatever. So 2 fear and fuck you, hurricane.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you have your flash flood into a place deal.
Yeah, okay, so I can move one of my things from the origin, okay, and then I can do 1 fear, 1 damage, and push 1. Okay.
Yes. So, like, you could hit these guys, and your flood would be extra effective because of the bad lands.
Okay, so I can move 1 over.
Yep.
And then I can do
1 fear.
1 fear, which will hit that. And then 1 damage, push 1.
And the way Badlands works is every time that the first time an action would deal damage. So like it's not going to trigger multiple times for the same power, but once per power, basically, you can say, actually, this deals 1 more damage. So you can just kill both of these guys.
Okay, gotcha. Be gone, be gone, be gone.
Right. And yeah, you're exactly right that the strife disappears with the guy. And then push 1, but there's no guys to push, so they're just gone.
No. Okay.
Cool.
Yay, I did a thing.
Yeah, we're all done there. Okay, so time passes, and it looks like we're both reclaiming cards because we have nothing.
Yeah.
So to reclaim, just hit your reclaim all button, and it'll move everything back into your hands, and then make sure you do your other powers. So
I can add
your
1 to
other
something I'm already
effects.
in.
I mean.
Okay, cool. So hit reclaim all, and I can add 1 of these to something I'm already in.
And my thing is, instead of placing presents, I get a card.
Sands. Okay, so I'm going to throw it in this top one. Prevents him from building up there.
Yeah, assuming he doesn't just like die already, but yeah, that's a good place to have a sacred site regardless.
All right, and I can play 3 cards now.
Yes, yeah. You can go nuts because you also have. Remember, you can hit your gain. You have. Not 10 energy because you have to pay, but you can go wacky, and that may even allow you to hit the like bonus level. Actually, I don't think it quite will, but very worth considering. Like you're getting to the level where you could level that up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then that will be like wacky, crazy powerful.
Okay.
I'm
trying to take a look here.
Let's see. I mean, honestly, we have so few immediate problems that I'm probably just going to throw out Purifying Flame.
Okay.
And then I'll probably have I'll definitely have my defend card, so I can throw that here for good measure, just in case this guy gets really, really mad during the event and deals like 4 damage.
Yeah.
There's no event for that, but like there's stuff kind of like that.
Okay. All right.
I could just throw mysterious abductions at this guy and say, don't build, actually.
Like, nah, you're good.
Yeah.
You don't got the permit for that, my guy. All right. So maybe I should hold on to Twisted Flowers until I can hit that. Okay.
Yeah, so you can have like your slow powers come into it. Like Exaltation of Tangled Growth definitely could be handy for making sure you get the power that you might need to combo with this.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Play one of those. And then... is that kind of all I want to play this round? Because I want to hold on to these so I can make sure I get the powers, right?
Yeah, so this one has a leaf and a moon that'll be really handy for comboing with this.
Yeah.
Let's see. This card looks like it has very little in well, it has the feather.
Yeah, it's the only card I have with the feather, actually.
Yeah, so you may decide that you want to hold on to that.
Yeah. That is a moon. That is a moon.
I mean, you'll be so next turn you'll definitely be able to uncover your moon here, which means you and you have a moon from this card itself. So
yeah,
all you need is one other card with moon, which is going to be this one. So
okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
I can play either of these other 2 moons. Okay,
you can play both of them. Even you can play 3 cards.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, you know what? I'll go for it. I'm gonna throw you, and then I'm going to throw you.
And then does that give you? Oh yeah, look at that. You get your bonus level.
My level 3.
Oh, whoa. And if that's the case, then I'm rather tempted to just toss out another storm swath. Because oh wait, no, you won't have targeting here, will you? For your you won't have targeting for this.
Yeah.
Unless you change your mind on where you put this thing and put it over there, but that would mean well, this guy's probably going to die during Ravage, so it actually should. Oh yeah, and I'm going to defend there. So actually, yeah, you're probably fine if you move your thing down to like one of these.
All right, we'll throw it on that one.
Oh yeah, and that'll that'll be great. That'll be fantastic.
All right, let's see.
I need to blow my nose.
Allergies getting to you?
No, it's just a random little nose moment.
Oh, that's sad.
Okay. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. You have lots of damage that you can. So like, I can hit with a storm swath here. That'll like the thing about this like deal 1 to each invader is like if I just damage the cities but don't finish them off, then like it's not worth anything.
I can use my damage.
But yeah, you could come in and like add some flooding to my hurricane. So how about that?
Yeah, sounds good.
In fact, we might win this turn with that. So okay, gain, pay, flip. Okay.
All right.
Fast power phase. Wow, all we have is my innate that I'm going to use to just like add for good measure here. Yeah, because that's the only land where they're doing anything. So 1 fear, 2 defense, and I can move a guy in if I want to. I will, just because I can.
Okay.
All right. And then flip those because we're all done with that.
All right.
All right. And then event time. On each board, add 1 little guy to a land with blight. Okay.
All right.
A land with blight, huh? I mean, I guess it's got to be right here on this one.
Yeah.
And then
for that, I either have the Badlands one or the one with nothing in it.
Yeah, I mean, the Badlands is not a bad place to have it because they are ravaging there, but one guy is not enough to cause a problem. So let's just roll with it, I suppose. Okay. Then on each board, push up to 2 little guys or 1 town from a land with beasts. So here, I kind of want to, because we have plenty of defense over here, I want to throw these guys into this place to die during ravage. Oops.
You don't have any guys and beasts on the bottom one here.
Unless we want to send guys out of here, which we don't really want to send anyone out of there. So we'll just... It says push up to 2, so we don't have to. Cool. So and then in each land with Dahan and cities, and Dahan and buildings, sorry. Buildings is the term that I use for cities/towns. There aren't any such lands on the entire island, so that just isn't going to do anything.
Hey, Sundae, who is your friend? Okay, so this is Cozy, but they go by Creature Comforts ASMR. I've been in their server for a while. They're super chill, super good at what they do, so I do suggest checking them out.
What I do is wrap you in tail coils. You can't see it, but I have a big old snake tail for making you comfy, wrapping around you and, saying nice comfy things into your ears and giving you reassurances and all that kind of stuff. So if that's your vibe, be sure to check out my videos.
Yeah, absolutely. Completely the opposite vibe of me. I'm insane.
Wow.
All right. So I forgot where we were.
We were just wrapping up the event card. Since we're getting real spooky at this point, we're welling up all of our resources, and both of us kind of just by nature are kind of scary. So we're starting to pull in the fear cards.
Oh, absolutely.
So now we get another one. Each player replaces. Ooh. So in a land with 2 or more Dahan, replaces 1 guy or town with 1 Dahan. So this guy's a Dahan now. Teehee.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, is it 0 for Dahan? Yeah. And then there's nowhere to hit on the bottom board, so I think we just replaced 2 of them there, and now we just have a lot of Dahan in this sense.
All right.
So go nuts, do it.
All right, cool.
Here, I'll give you the Dahan. I'm gonna put him right here under your hand.
Okay.
You can put him in the. This is the only land where we can trigger it.
Okay. So
because it needs to have invaders and 2 or more Dahan, and then so take away this guy because this guy just decided to join us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure you're very familiar with infecting people with your zombie juices and making them join your cause, right?
Oh, absolutely. Unwillingly, normally, but
Yeah. And then they're gonna ravage. So this one guy that doesn't convert is gonna eat shit.
He's so screwed.
Yeah. So all of his friends gang up on him and he's dead.
Last
and then they
the
build in sands, which means just adding a little guy here because again,
I built.
Yeah. And then they explore into mountains. So, oh man, there's going to be 1 extra guy here to get wrecked by the hurricane.
All right.
1 guy here, no source for here. And then
1 there from the coast. Yeah.
All right. And then in the slow power phase, I'm just going to go ahead and throw the hurricane at him. And then,
go ahead.
You kind of just come in and clean up. So, and also while I'm at it, let me clean this place first.
Okay.
A little forest fire. I ended up kind of fiery at the end here.
A little
so
bit.
2 fear, and then in origin land, which is going to be this, and target land, which is going to be this. 1 damage to each invader. So fuck you, 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 and fuck you. Enjoy.
I like how they're all laying over.
Yeah, that's how you mark damage. It's so for cities, it's two buildings up is 2 health left. 1 building up is 1 health left.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And how you actually do that? Because the controls for that are not like turning them sideways and stuff are not that easy.
Yeah.
For this scripting situation, you just right click on it and look at states, and then look at the description on the descriptions on the numbers to see what you want.
Has Blue Eyes White Dragon been played yet? No, but I did summon Exodia, so there's that.
Okay, so you've got a lot of damage you can throw at these guys to finish them off, and then
let me take a little looky here. So I want to move a Dahan into there, right? So let's go ahead and activate that one. So
okay, so target land is here. Gather up to 2 Dahan. So there's only one within range.
Yeah. Throw them in there.
And now if Dahan and invaders are present, 1 fear and 1 damage. So throw on your fear and then deal 1 damage. So these damage towns, you can just throw 1 into the ocean.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
And then that's 1 fear from destruction as well. So go ahead and hit the fear again.
Okay. We got another one. Right. Okay. That's resolved. And then 1 damage and pay 1 energy to deal damage in adjacent land. So let's go ahead and do the 1 damage.
And 1 fear as well. So and you just destroyed. So 1 fear on the text of the card and 1 fear from destruction.
All right. And then
so make sure you do that.
And then I can do 1 more damage to it. 1 adjacent, so it can't be the same one I already hit.
Yeah, it can. You can hit this land instead and kill this guy for fun.
Okay, go ahead and do that. Yeah.
So
for fun.
pay 1 energy down here.
Yep. Gotcha. And then we'll go over here and send him to the abyss. Bottom of the bog.
Let's go.
All right. And so now, what do we got? I got the power card one. Okay. Oh, but I have my moves down here.
Yeah, you can just finish him off. So why don't we go ahead and do this one?
Yeah, absolutely. 1 damage and push 1. Okay.
Okay. So let's do all the things in order. Remember?
Yeah. Okay.
So target. Let's see. Range 1 from a sacred site. We've got that. Target land must have invaders. We've got that. So target land is right here.
Yeah.
It says move 1 of your presence from the origin land, which is this one, to the target land, which is this one. So scooch that on over.
It disappeared. Where'd it go?
There we go. It just lagged for a sec.
Yeah, we're fine.
And then 1 fear, 1 damage, push 1 Dahan.
All right, 1 fear.
So wait. This guy has 2 health left. So hang on. Ignore that. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. Ignore that. Hang on.
You fix it in post. It was a misinput.
Yep. So right click on this guy and change it from the 1 damage state to the 2 damage state.
All right, 2 damage. No.
You want to hover over them and look at the one that says yeah. There you go. And then push 1 Dahan. So send that guy away somewhere.
Okay, here.
All right. No matter. And then you just did this one. So now we do this next one, which is another fear, another damage, push another Dahan, which there aren't any left to push.
Another fear, another damage, which eliminates the city, correct?
Yep. And then that's going to generate 2 fear. So I'll add that for you before the victory condition comes up.
And then that game.
It should. Maybe it got confused because we already killed it, but yes, good job. We did it.
Yay!
They don't want to be on our island anymore because we crushed all their buildings and they were like, oh, this shit is not worth it.
They're just gonna Jamestown the rest of them and just leave them there.
Yeah. Jamestown the rest of them is wild.
Yay, that was scary and confusing.
You were scary.
I am usually scary.
Yeah. Did you enjoy being a being of fear?
Absolutely. This game seems really fun. I'd love at some point to do another playthrough because now that I have a better idea, I feel like I could do a lot more in the beginning area.
Yeah. And if you like, you can play a character that's more based on just scaring the shit out of people.
Yeah. No, I'll go through the character list because it seems like there's a ton.
Oh yeah, there's this game has so much to it, and I don't know how this game was ever designed because, like, honestly, all of the mechanics are just like incredible. I don't know how they made like. For one thing, like, how do you balance a tile map where the tiles are so like weird shaped like this?
Yeah, like, it's not like a Civ or anything where they're hexagons.
Yeah. Because like sometimes like this land has like 6 adjacent lands, whereas this one has only 4 adjacent lands, and it's stuff like that where it's like, game design question mark?
Yeah,
But like
for
it just
real.
works, and it's
It
like
just works.
actually the most incredible experience in terms of mechanics that I've ever seen in co-op strategy.
Yeah, no,
Um,
absolutely.
So I'm like,
It's
okay,
so
I don't know
weird.
how y'all did this, but thank you. Like,
Someone had a fixation, like a
yeah,
extreme fixation. Like didn't leave their house for years. Type
and
of
also
fixation.
it's like such a like, I love how much narrative life there is to this game as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like even just seeing the names of the spirits is a little treat, but that's just like the tip of the iceberg, right? It's like it's so good. There's like the way that the way the element system works is really cool in terms of like interplay between the narrative and the gameplay as well. I love the little events that are like, oh, you have to pay energy, but like maybe you just have the stuff, because like, oh man, this game is just so good. It's just so good.
Absolutely. I will say, setting this up on a actual IRL table looks like a nightmare.
So you
like
don't need all of these pieces, but yeah, the scripting does come in handy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't need to lay out everybody up here. You don't need to like.
Okay.
It's definitely handy to be able to just like, instead of fishing a guy out of a container, just be like, it's 1 for explorer and 2 for town. Like
exactly.
It comes in handy. I do very much like that there's still the physicality to this in Tabletop Simulator, and I'm like dragging the pieces around. Because if it were just like, oh, there's an icon that says there are 2 Dahan in this land, I would be sad.
You know? Things. Yeah.
But yeah, I freaking adore this game. One of my favorite characters is this guy right here that I didn't think was my vibe at first, because I mean, like, look at them. They're called Breath of Darkness Down Your Spine.
You mentioned this in that video.
Oh right, yeah, I was playing as them in
this
that
was
video,
the character you were playing.
Yeah,
I remember.
You have a special rule. You have like basically a special land. It's technically not a land, but don't worry about it. That you just like set off to the side of the island. That's just like the nightmare dimension that you send people for jail time.
Being naughty. All right.
Go directly to. I call it coils because, like, of course I do. But like the not nice kind of coils.
The kind that like in claustrophobia. I don't know.
So you send them there so that you don't have to deal with them, and so that you can terrorize them to increase the fear. So it's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very Cthulhu type thing.
Yeah.
Nightmares Beyond the Comprehension.
The thing I really like about that one that like causes me to vibe with it is that it has like kind of a bestial quality to it. It uses the beast element, and it has like a special token that like it's like a special presence marker that moves around and snatches things away into the coils. That token is considered a beast if you want it to be.
Oh, okay.
So anytime that the beasts like do things, you can just be like, yeah, I'll take one. I'll eat a guy. It's great.
That's awesome.
And anytime you get a power that's like they just like, they made a really cool game, and then they just kept making it better, and I'm amazed.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
They just kept adding cooler and cooler.
I can imagine how long this took to.
I know, right?
Not just to build, but to balance, like you were saying.
To balance, right? Like, how do you even? There are so many things to tweak about every character.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like there are so many things to explore with this game, and it works really well with like different numbers of people. Like a 2-player game, right? Perfectly satisfying. Kind of nice that there's not a crazy amount of stuff going on. I'm going to show you real quick the way that you send. So this is what an individual board looks like.
Yeah.
And you just kind of like grab as many as there are players and then put them together. Yeah. The standard way to combine them for a 3-player board. Oh, I need to change my rotation degrees. The standard way to combine them for a 3-player game is very pretty. It has nice symmetry. It's this shit. Look at that.
Oh, okay,
it's so cute.
okay.
It's not
Yeah,
like nicely
absolutely.
grouped together because like look at that. There's like all the coasts on the edges, and then they come together at the middle, and it's like it's so cute.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are
And you can just,
sections
like,
of the
keep
rulebooks
adding.
where you can look at like weirder shapes to combine things in, and you can take this game up to 6 players.
Don't worry, I'm just getting them shaken baby syndrome. Don't worry about.
Like I think there's rules for like archipelago mode.
Oh, okay.
Where like they literally just are separate, and in order to go from like one ocean tile to another, there are like special rules about how you do the targeting there.
Oh, okay.
It's there's this game can have about as many rules as you want it to.
Yeah, I can see that. It's definitely a complex one.
Yeah.
But that complexity adds to the game. Like the more you learn, the more you can challenge yourself with it.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing I really love about this is like a lot of the ways that it's complex are like, it's not just like, okay, let me consult the rulebook to see how this random like interaction works. Like, or there are some random like interactions that you might in a more complex game need to be like, wait, what order do these do?
Yeah.
There are going to be some of those because like, I mean, what do you want? It's a board game that gets complicated, right? But what I like about it is it's not like, oh, I have to remember how the like money gaining phase of the turn works, and then I have to remember how the skill check rolling part of the turn works, and then I have to remember how the like monster fighting part like it's there's sorry, don't mind me casually adding what's it, Arkham Horror.
Right.
I'm literally just thinking of parts of the turn in that. We're like, it's a cool game. You like, you know, get magic spells and Tommy guns and kill eldritch horrors. But also like, this game just does everything just right. Where like,
absolutely.
all the complexity feels like important, both in terms of game mechanics and like narrative. All of the like everything just feels so good about this game. Honestly, I love it so much.
No, absolutely, it was definitely fun. We should do it again sometime. Oh, someone wanted to ask, have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes, I've played Dungeons and Dragons.
I was about to say, I feel like everyone has played Dungeons and Dragons. Like, if you made it through any kind of higher education and didn't have some nerd shit, I don't know what you were doing, but you weren't going to college. You weren't going to class.
I'm working on a TTRPG, which is a tabletop role-playing game. So tabletop, let's take that piece by piece. Tabletop means it's like a board game or whatever, right? We're playing on Tabletop Simulator right now. RPG means role-playing game, which is the general concept is you're like existing as a character. Sometimes the term RPG is interpreted into more of a like, you know, like really character-based concept where you're like, you know, living someone's emotions and doing improv and stuff like that. Sometimes the term RPG is used in other phrases like MMORPG. Like, you know, World of Warcraft or whatever, where you're like, I guess you can roleplay if you want to, but really you're just like, you know, the gameplay is your skill rotations or whatever. But a TTRPG, generally speaking, is a wacky fantasy improv thing like D&D.
D&D or Shadowrun, or I think even Cyberpunk at one point had a TTRPG.
Oh, yeah. And so I sometimes refer to myself as a D&D refugee. Because D&D, it is by far the most well-known TTRPG.
Oh, absolutely.
It has its faults.
Of course.
And basically,
it's quite exploitable.
At the time that I was learning about the faults of D&D, I also learned about the faults of the company behind it. It was just quite
sending Pinkerton to people's houses.
It was literally that, and then around then, I think it was like a few months before that, that they like did some weird nonsense about like basically trying to say you have to pay exorbitant like fees in order to do like a D&D show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So those things combined with like I had someone in my life teaching me about other systems. I was just like, what if I looked into other? I hope you're enjoying your baby shaking.
They're clipping. Oh no! Oh,
I'm gonna create alternate text for that. Draw toward an all-consuming. Wow.
Oh, okay. I win.
I'm gonna create an alt image for that. Draw toward an all-consuming void card, and it's just gonna be your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so they did that stuff. I was looking into other stuff. So basically the thing about D&D is well, so the concept of a TTRPG in general is like compared to an MMORPG where the gameplay is like you press your skill buttons and whatever. The wonder of a TTRPG is that because it's being run by a person instead of a computer, and that person is called the game master. In the context of D&D, it's called the dungeon master. And because D&D is so well known, there are like actually a good number of people who have heard dungeon master but not game master, which is like
that's me actually. I don't get me wrong. I know Shadowrun and stuff exists, but I've always heard it referred to as a dungeon master.
Yeah, so even though game master is a much more like versatile term, a lot of people have just heard dungeon master because D&D is so like kind of monopolistic.
It's the Coke of video or tabletop games.
Yeah. So basically because the game is being run by a person instead of a computer, you can do anything is the appeal. Is like you can tell whatever story you want with your friends. That story can be, you know, I fight monsters and level up and become more powerful. It can be lots of other, like, I mean, it can be anything. Like I can't summarize for you every option of every story that could be told.
Usually it turns into murder hobos and kleptos, but yes,
that is
every single one I play.
A consequence of the D&D way of thinking about things, which I'll talk about a little bit. So basically, like the way of turning a fictional world into something where you can interact with every piece of it, that's a difficult task, right? And the way that D&D as a system attempts to make that task approachable is to say, okay, everything, every little thing, every last thing can be turned into numbers, and then you can roll about it. If you want to do something, roll about it, right? You're always going to be able to do that, and that's your like thing that you can lean on as a way of, you know, advancing your story and whatever. Absolutely. And so what that means is like, you know, you want to sneak up on the goblins, you can roll about it. You want to swing your sword, of course you can roll about that. That's like what the system is built on, right? Like, come on. You want to flirt, your DM might ask you to roll about it. I don't know. That depends. Like that's I could get into a whole thing about like, do you roll or do you just role play?
It's kind of usually up to the DM's discretion. Unless it's like really gonna affect the plot.
But anyway, so it's like anything can be rolled about, anything can be turned into numbers. If you like break your ankle, you have -2 dexterity. Congratulations, right?
Exactly.
And one of the consequences of this is sometimes it kind of takes away from the inherent like understanding of things when you turn everything into numbers. Because for example, like in a different system, the way of handling you broke your ankle is literally just like your ankle is broken, right? Like when you have the solution, the go-to solution for everything as like, oh, well, I know what this means. This means I have -2 dexterity. Then like everything is kind of understood, right? Whereas in a different system, like you might have more of an opportunity to engage story-wise with like the character experience of, oh fuck, like I broke my ankle, I'm deep in like this situation where like I can't get out of it. Like there's a whole like it can be its whole own thing that sometimes the D&D approach kind of collapses into it. There's a very interesting essay by John Wick. No, not that John Wick. Board game designer. Called Chess is Not a Role-Playing Game, that describes how, like, in a way, D&D is kind of just like a board game, a tabletop game, a like strategy war game with some concepts of role-playing superimposed upon it. And the reason it's called Chess is Not a Role-Playing Game is because he's like, well, this is what this is what it would look like if you took chess, which is obviously just like a board game, strategy game, and superimposed rules on it, and it would have these results, but it'd still be a strategy game.
Well, didn't D&D start out as like a combat sim, like between two people in a field or something?
Certainly wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, D&D started out as like a night battle combat sim, where it was just two dudes in a field, and you rolled and made decisions and kind of moved about the board to just fight each other, and that was it. And it was really simplistic, and D&D, all of its mechanics evolved from that game.
Yeah, and I say I'm not surprised by that, because like it totally makes sense there that like D&D totally works as just like a combat sim, and then it's got this other stuff, like it's got the role-playing aspect tied into it, and there's something to be said for a system that has the versatility of like multiple intentions tied into it. It can make your like war game strategy nerds happy, and also make your improv players happy, and like in a different world where we don't have D&D, maybe those people don't meet and tell stories together as easily, right?
Absolutely.
However, there are also negative consequences to this. For one thing, like, because it's so monopolistic, a lot of times people like don't realize how many options there are out there about ways to tell stories in the format of TTRPGs.
Absolutely.
And there aren't as many like sometimes people having different interests and being able to meet over the same activity is good. Sometimes it's not, because like, for example, let's say the communication aspect of things gets skipped over, and then like you have someone who's like, let's just get to the combat, and then they're like getting mad at people for role playing, and then like maybe this person is maybe the person who wants to just get to the combat is like the DM, and that's their interest in DMing, and they're like skipping past all the stuff that their like players are actually interested in order to like smash monsters together, right? And it's like
absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with any of the desires that go into that, but people don't by default know how to communicate. And so one of the really nice things that a lot of indie TTRPGs do is like they actually cover communication at the table. They cover I mean, D&D does this to some extent, at least in the modern rule books, I think.
I think 5th edition has some
stuff. But like a lot of indie stuff will talk about like we'll talk about it in a lot more detail than D&D has, of like talk with your players beforehand what kind of stuff they're comfortable with. It talks about safety tools, stuff like if you want to have a safe word for like usually it's not safe words. Usually it's like X card is the default for TTRPGs, which is like a card that you have at the table and you just like flip it over if you're uncomfortable with something. Because like, it's a fantasy story where you're killing stuff, right? Like, it might be that someone doesn't realize that writing in a plot point of like the bandits have captured the children is like going to be traumatic for someone, right? Because they're like seeing kids in a distressed state, or like there might be someone with less awareness who's then having the bandits kill those children, and like there's it's good to have awareness in the realm of like trigger warnings and whatnot, and there's lots of ways to approach that in these kind of games, and the indie TTRPG scene is pretty good about talking about that. From what I've seen, and I haven't looked into a ton of them, but
that's fair. You said you were in the process of crafting one.
I'm interested in making one, and this would be a kink-based one. So I'm not going to talk about it a ton here because I don't.
That's fair. Understandable. There are kids watching.
I'm fine. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not going to talk about that kind of detail, but anyway.
I got you.
I'm really interested in. So like as I said, D&D is very focused on a particular conception of how combat works.
Absolutely.
That like starts to feel kind of like you're playing a game where you're seeing health bar go down, right? Like,
yeah, of course.
My goal with this game is to take it really far away from that and instead into the direction where like the decisions that you're making in combat strategy are with regard to like what power dynamics again with regard to like kink and stuff included.
Yeah, of course.
Do I want to explore here? What do I want to exploit? In which ways am I willing to make myself vulnerable? Okay. The idea is that the combat system is based around that in order to enable for scenarios that people enjoy.
I've heard of something similar at a con before. I never really checked into it, but I believe that there's what is the name? It's eluding me horribly. This was years ago, so you're gonna have to forgive me. But it was like
I might know.
Oh my god, it was space based.
Oh.
It was like furries in space. That's almost the extent I know about. Oh my god! You know what? I'll come back to you with it. I'm gonna do some research. I think I remember some of the people who, and I still have contact with them, that were talking about it. So maybe I can maybe I can pull some strings there. But yeah, no, I've heard of games like this before, and they're fairly successful within the fandom at the very least.
Yeah. My main goal is honestly, my main goal is to just figure out what the fuck I'm doing and explore things as a designer.
Absolutely.
But
absolutely. You can't have the whole like plan laid out. You kind of got to move with the punches when you design anything, or else it's going to be unbalanced and weird.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm ambitious.
I'm glad to hear it. I'd love to see it whenever you happen to get that all put together.
Whoa.
Sorry, someone needs to go into the timeout zone.
Oh.
Mom let him on the computer too early. So sad.
Unfortunately.
There we go. So sad. I cry. Also, hello, Hyde.
Hello.
It's nice to see you. Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, I think I'm going to call the stream there because it is 8 o'clock, and that's when I said the stream's going to end. Thank you for joining me today, Cozy. By the way, once again, the video, or not the video, the channel that they run is called Creature Comforts ASMR. I highly suggest checking it out. They're super good what they do. Their audio work is fantastic. And they seem to know a lot more about board games than I do.
Oh, is that what today's stream is about? Okay.
It's about me not knowing anything.
I see. Okay, fantastic. Well, you've done a wonderful job, Sundae.
Well, thank you.
At your goal. I'm ribbing you.
Oh my goodness. No.
I'm not used to ribbing in general because I'm like such a softie. But like,
oh yeah,
Sundae has been getting me used to it in my server.
Oh
Sundae calls me a cheater all the time. It's really funny.
Well, it's because you cheat. There's no way.
Yeah,
no one can beat me without cheating.
It's because I cheat at Wordle because I'm beating Sundae all the time.
Like no one can beat me. I'm at the top. So if someone's beating me, they're cheating. That's the only explanation.
Right. Yeah.
Oh goodness. Yeah. No. I don't know. I'm just one of those people where I find it more fun to just have everyone poke fun because that way there's like this air of relaxation, in my opinion. Like people don't have to worry about, hurting my feelings or something because I'm out here just having fun. We're all having fun. Kind of that party atmosphere a little bit. Or at least that's how I see it. But yeah, Cozy's super cool. Also, if you're interested, join their server. We all have fun in there. Usually I complain about Wordle a lot, but if you are looking to hang out
to the Wordle channel, to be fair.
Yeah, it's fair. I take my Wordle game very seriously.
Oh, Sunday, look, you beat me. You beat me at how many presents you put on the board. Are you happy?
I'm so happy. I also beat you in slinging everything around like a toddler. So, oh goodness. Anyway, it's been a fun stream. I'm gonna end it there. Thank you all for joining. It's been fantastic. Oh,
sorry. Yeah. Okay. While we're talking about you being a toddler, I must inform you that Tabletop Simulator does have a function you may particularly enjoy, located next to the menu icon at the top of your screen.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, if there was a better way to end the stream, I don't see it. Is it just going to fall infinitely? Just do that?
You can see our names like tumbling in a really weird way, kind of like I forgot what it's called, the like weird motion that like a top does, like a
Yeah.
processive motion or something like that. It's not that, but it's something like that.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, you guys, and have a wonderful night. All right.
See you
Bye-bye.
around, critters.
All right, my life is over.